welcome to Bard Shots. I'm Luke, your humble bard and herald for this latest adventure. Tonight we're jumping in some JRPG action where small village heroes will rise up and claim their destiny. We are playing Legends of Akeroth by Cross Paths, a JRPG-inspired TTRPG designed for both solo and group play. The story takes place in the world of Akeroth, which is very near and dear to my heart, as I've previously adventured there as a D&D player myself. Now, this game is on its final day of crowdfunding on BackerKit, so click the link in the chat now to avoid missing out on this absolute beauty of a game. So, like all good tales of heroes destined for great things, sometimes those stories get a little lost to time. Records fade, details shift, the humble beginnings of great adventurers become something a little harder to pin down. Myth. Some might say legend. And just like those stories, that's happened to our tale tonight. Right, so our files got corrupted. We lost like the first 30 minutes of this. There was no sound at all. I tried to make it sound really cool and mysterious. But all it really means is you've got me doing a bit of a recap before we join everyone on their adventure. So joining me on this adventure are Jake, Blue, Becca and Aoife. You will see them all shortly. As always, we'll be explaining the mechanics as we go. If you've watched other TTRPGs before, some of this will feel very familiar, but the system itself is brand new for many of us. In short, our players have a range of stats that represent different aspects of their characters: body, gods, mind, shadow, soul, and world. When they attempt something, they'll describe what they want to do and choose the stats that best reflect how they're doing it. They'll choose 2 of the stats, or 1 stat twice. They'll then roll a number of d6 equal to the modifiers combined. So, for example, if a character has 1 in body and 2 in shadow, and they're using both, they'll roll 3d6. Any 5s or 6s count as successes, and the number of successes determines how well or not so well things go. So, if you, my lovely audience, are ready, I know my players certainly were, let's play. Erwick is an old and listening country. Stone roads remember the tread of pilgrims and soldiers. Lakes keep the colours of dawn for anyone willing to wake and watch. Forests speak in leaf and bird and the hush between. Long before the white towers of New Erwick rose by the sea, those valleys were a refuge. Travellers found kindness at hearths, druids tended quiet groves, lanterns were set along cliff paths for those who came late from the storm. The land learned to hold people gently and to ask for care in return. In spring, markets bloom with song. In summer, the coast is a ribbon of salt and light. In autumn, the Moorbrook peaks burn gold at evening. And in winter, the bells of Church Tryst carry across the water, reminding the lonely that morning is certain. Erwick is not simple. Trade and faith cross here. Factions argue over how to best keep the peace. Pirates laugh too loudly in Olinstow. Green Wardens in Holmfire count seedlings and storms. And a lone lightkeeper at Wigstone watches the fog and refuses to hope aloud. The land holds all of this and waits to see what you will add. If you come with curiosity and a steady hand, Erwick will meet you halfway. It will show you a hidden path, a friend at the right moment, a shrine that answers if you listen. Walk its roads, learn its secrets, write what happens and let this place remember you. Our tale begins in a quieter corner of this country, Shimin. Golden fields stretch to the horizon, swaying like waves beneath a soft wind. Tall windmills turn lazily along the ridges, their wooden arms creaking as they catch the breeze. The air smells of fresh bread and sun-warmed earth, and laughter drifts from orchards where families work side by side. This is the village that feeds Erwick, a place where everyone knows everyone, and life moves to the rhythm of the harvest. And here we meet 4 young souls, standing on the edge of something more. We have Fennel, a Warren warrior, Glimmer, a Croaking mage, Theon, an elven rogue, and Zara, a Drakari healer. Our story begins with Fennel. Late as usual, he rushes to meet old man Julian, a teacher who never But first, what began as badgering became routine. Routine became patience, and patience became something like pride. That morning, after another round of drills, Julian pauses. He hands Fennel a letter, and gruff as ever tells him the truth. There's nothing more for him here. If Fennel wants to become something more, a real warrior, then it's time to leave, to travel, to find New Erwick, to prove himself. Fennel doesn't hesitate. He takes the letter with a grin that could split the sky and runs to find his friends. Glimmer's morning is less quiet. A whirlwind of siblings, all 32 of them, fills the home with noise and chaos. Chores half finished, voices overlapping, someone always shouting. And somewhere in the middle of it all, Glimmer dreams of magic, of learning, of something more than this. But dreams don't always sit well in Shimin. Her mother, kind but firm, reminds her there's a good life here. A safe life, a happy one. All she needs to do is find someone to share it with. She doesn't need to go chasing something uncertain. But Glimmer isn't convinced. And when her chores are done, she slips away to find the others. We meet Theon mid-problem, stepping out of a shop he absolutely should not have been in. The guards are already suspicious. They don't have proof, but they don't need much when it comes to Theon. Still, he slips away. Quick, easy, practiced. Back home, he empties his pockets in front of his brother Nico. A handful of coin, a few trinkets, nothing impressive. He's taken everything worth taking here. Nico sees it clearly. If there's nothing left here, then maybe it's time to look elsewhere. Bigger places, bigger prizes. A louder knock interrupts the moment. The guard's catching up. And as Theon disappears out the back, his path is already beginning to change. Zara stands in the House of Healing. Careful hands, careful work. She tends to a fresh wound under her sister's guidance. A sheep bite, common but still needing skill. Her family watches closely. They always do. Generations of healers and expectations that weigh just as heavily. Her father's gaze sharp as ever upon her, unforgiving. But her sisters, kinder, softer, they remind her of what comes next. The pilgrimage, a tradition in her family, to leave home, to travel, to heal the wider world, and return changed. Her father isn't sure she is ready, but it is tradition, so it must be followed. Zara isn't sure what she wants, not yet. But when the moment comes, a letter is placed into her hands. Each of them in their own way is given the same call. A letter, sealed, waiting. From the guild in New Erwick, an invitation. And from here, well, that's where our story truly begins tonight, as Fennel and Glimmer decide who could possibly join them on this adventure.
Oh, Fennel, how are you doing? How's the training going?
Yeah, training, great. Training, fantastic. Oh, man, Julian, alive. Well, fantastic. You said you wanted to go to the guild, right? Suddenly he's talking a million miles per hour.
Yeah, Glimmer's just kind of like nodding along as he's talking, like trying to keep track of all the sort of fast-paced speech. And she's like, yeah, I talked about the guild before. They heard all about them when I was at uni. What do you know about the guild?
The old man Julian recommends me. I know, weird, fascinating things, but he says I need a group, need a party, need adventurers. You in?
Are you asking me for a reason to leave this tiny little village? Yes, please, say less.
Absolutely. He sort of goes to turn to try and find someone else, but then remembers. Don't know who else to ask, then turns back. Next question. who else would like to leave this very tiny, vaguely boring village?
I mean, immediately springs to mind is the person who's picked every single pocket in this village. But I think if we ask Theon, then we're going to also need someone to patch you two up when you inevitably get beaten up for just your usual shenanigans. So probably we will also need a healer.
Pretty sure Zara would be. Zara would be up for it, right?
I mean, I think she'd quite like to get out from under the pressure of her parents. We could ask.
Who first?
I'll take Zara. You take Theon.
Yep. And I'll bolt.
Be back here in an hour.
He didn't hear you.
He's gone.
It's a small village.
He's gone and
each other. Yeah.
She just turns around like, you know, when you shout something after someone and they didn't hear you, and she's just gonna try and play it off. She's like, right, yes, hop to it, right, yes. Zara, let's go. And then she kind of springs off in the direction of the healing place.
Sure, we will follow you. We'll follow Glimmer. So you head off towards the House of Healing. Sorry, the House of Healing from BG3 just came into my head, and I was like, "Ooh, maybe not that vibe."
Oh yes, exactly that vibe.
Well, that's our normal vibe, Becca, but not for this.
Oh dear.
Okay, so yeah, you head in that direction. Zara, it's not been that long, probably since that whole incident with your dad. What are you doing in the few moments before you will get interrupted by Glimmer?
There will probably be some downtime if it's not too busy. There is. It's not quite a library as such necessarily, but there will be an area where there is books and parchments on various healing techniques, and that's where she finds the solitude and the downtime after the stress of stitching up another sheep bite.
Yeah, your sister did say it like this. It was this new ingenious thing that's happened, and you've seen many of them. You've seen many different animal bites and whatever. But yeah, you spend some time just reading through different books and different bits and pieces, looking at new techniques, looking at how to sort of craft different sort of healing concoctions and what have you.
Yes, different salves. Yes, I really like researching into the many salves that I could make. Yes, I love a salve.
And as you are, your other sister, the elder of the two, the one that wasn't showing you how to do sheep bites, comes over to you and sits down next to you for a moment. Doesn't immediately speak because she does know you like to sit and read, and so won't immediately interrupt you. But
I don't think I'll even acknowledge that she's there. Still reading.
Sure. I think after a few moments, realising you're not just going to acknowledge it, hyperfixating whatever you're doing, she will just sort of say, something came for you.
Yes? What is it? Still reading, not even looking up.
Well, you know that there's a certain point in time that you are at where all of us go off and learn the craft outside of the village to learn new skills, see new injuries that aren't just animal bites or elderly people in the village. I know you don't feel ready.
Do not beat about the bush, sister. You are wanting me to leave.
Look, I wrote to the guild to tell them that it's time for you to go and present yourself, and they've sent you this letter, and she'll pass over a letter.
I still do not think it is ready. Maybe another month or so, 2 months, maybe another season. You know, we're coming up to the season of the sheep bites.
Well, it's just begun, I think, but...
It is. You are going to need me. Maybe I will go later.
You are never going to feel ready. None of us felt ready. Okay? I know you don't believe me when I say that. I know you don't.
I do not.
But it's the truth. Your sister didn't. None of us have felt ready. Even Father didn't feel ready when he first went.
Oh no, Father absolutely felt ready. He has told me several times.
Well, he's lying.
He is not, I can tell.
Do you want to stay here with him watching over your shoulder for another month or two? Because he's going to get worse. Well, it's going to get worse. Yes, he will.
It will get worse.
Constantly there, watching over you, everything you do.
But I still do not think I am ready. Maybe just one more month is enough.
Look, it's your decision to make. Think about it.
Do not tell me that. I cannot make decisions.
Zara, please. I'm trying here. I'm trying to meet you halfway. Just go.
Fine, but if I fail miserably or if I die en route, then I am truly sorry. I was not ready.
If that happens, it was my fault for telling you to go when you weren't ready. You are absolutely ready. But look, just think it over. Don't just say yes because I want you to go and then decide you don't want to go and then panic for days. Just think about it, okay?
That will happen regardless, so...
I know. I'm trying to be kind.
I know you are. You're not very good at it.
I know.
You could be more subtle, you know.
How would you like me to be more subtle?
I do not know, but surely you could try.
Can you try to be less of a pain in the arse?
Why do you want me to change?
I'm going. I've got more sheep bites to deal with. Look at the letter and think about it. She just walks off in a bit of a huff. Little bits of steam coming out of her nostrils.
I haven't even looked at the letter since she's handed it to me, so I'll put the book down and read it, I guess.
Sure. Very similar to the letter that Fennel has got, which reads essentially on the lines of yours is probably a little bit more in detail, talks about the sort of status of your family, the long line of Fengals that have come to the guild, shown their work, shown their expertise, and gone on to do great things, and they are excited to invite you in and to present yourself.
This is going to be a disaster. Who am I even supposed to go with? I cannot go on my own.
Glimmer, you know Zara tends to hang out in the library. Maybe that's where you originally met, as that probably one of the only bits of library in town. And you walk into a stressed Zara.
Yeah, you definitely, given how peaceful the House of Healing is, you definitely hear Glimmer before you see her. Echoing along these sort of lofty hallways.
Oh,
you
goodness me,
hear,
Glimmer is on her way. I can hear her already.
Zara, where are you? I've got something to tell you. Come on, Zara, where are you? You in the library?
You already know where I am. You know where I am. You could always just come in
into the
already.
library, Zara.
I know you are. Hello.
Zara, where are you?
I am here,
Oh,
Glimmer. You know
Zara.
where I am.
Zara, hi.
Hello. Hi.
Zara, I have the best news. So, you know how I was abruptly cut short of my experience of the world.
Yes, you've told me several times.
And I've always said that you absolutely must get out of this village because you've got to see the world, Zara. You don't know what it's like out there. It's incredible. So, here's the deal. I was coming out from my home, just, did all my chores, everything was perfect, and then I bumped into Fennel. He had just finished his training, and he said
get to the point, Glimmer.
Fine. Oh, always
you do not
running
need
a
to preamble.
Always running a good story, Zara. Oh my god. So anyway, he's gonna go for the guild, and he said we should put a party together, and I said you can't have a party without Zara as a healer. So here I am, and here you are. What do you say?
Are you sure that you would rather not one of my sisters went with you? They are much better adept at healing than I am.
Boring. No, I want you.
But why? I am not very good. I'm also
Neither am I.
very scared of a lot of things. I do not know if I'm going to even cope if I leave. Besides, we are getting to sheep bite season, and I am needed here.
Come on, Zara. You know what I always say. The early frog catches the fly. You have to get out there. You can't let the world pass you by.
I could very easily let the world pass me by, but my sister does want me to go, and my father is being particularly watching a lot. I do not think I could cope with another month of it, but I do not think I am ready, Glimmer.
Well, you're not going to be ready unless you try. Okay? So let's go.
That makes sense.
That's it. It does. Just don't think about it too much. Let's go because Fennel is going and talking to Theon.
Well, this is just getting worse and worse. This is not going to be any easier with Theon there.
If nothing else, he will give you ample opportunity to practice your healing.
He does that already.
Yeah, but you can do it on the way to the guild.
You're not going to let this go, are you?
I'm not.
Okay. I will regret saying this, but I will come with you then.
Yeah, I knew you were going to come. I knew you were going to come. Come on, let's go.
I also have my own letter for the guild, actually, so yes, this would...
Well, that's handy because Fennel may have lost his already.
Probably.
Let's keep that one safe.
Well, yes, I shall, of course. Let me pack my things, then.
Great. We'll meet you at Theon's.
Are we going now? Like, right now? Maybe tomorrow is a good idea.
I
I'm not going to go out in the middle of the day.
Why not?
But the half the day is gone. I have things to finish up. Let's go tomorrow after a good breakfast. That seems like
fine.
a good idea.
But still meet us at Theon's because we need to come up with a plan. And we need to pick a time to leave, otherwise they're never going to get ready in time.
Okay. Fine. Also, Glimmer, thank you for thinking of me.
Always got your back, girl.
Yes, you do say that quite a lot. It has yet to show. Never once have you been on my back.
Yeah, well, yeah, wouldn't you like to see?
No, I do not think so, actually.
Oh, you love it really. You love it really. Right, okay, I'm off. I will see you in a bit once you've packed your stuff. Yeah, okay, you can't say no now. Okay, bye. And she's just gonna walk out before Zara can back out.
What have I done?
With that interaction, we'll cut over to Theon. Theon, in those moments after you've had that conversation with your brother and stuff, is there anything in particular you're doing?
Probably like just tipping out my satchel of all of the things I've found. Just going through them, trying to figure out what some of these things are. Sift through a few bits. Probably get my good old big brother to have a look because he's more knowledgeable with his old age.
Yeah, you start looking through and you realise fairly quickly you've not got much. You have that bigger item that you've obviously sold, but you've not got much stuff really. There's a few on odds and ends, a few coins here and there that you've got, and then the other bits just kind of look like odds and ends that people just have, trinkets, nothing massively interesting. That magic item was the most interesting thing, or that item you think was magical is the most interesting thing you've had in a long while. Well, probably ever really, but Nico sort of will come in, look over the bit and go, oh, I mean, it's a good job you did, man, find that item. This is just junk.
to just give it back. I mean, yeah,
I mean,
yeah, it's just not worth it. Like, what's the point?
not really. I think
I don't get the thrill anymore.
that
I did today, but that's a different.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
I get that. I don't think there's much here to nick anymore. Even when I go out and about, and I know I'm not as adept as you are apparently, but there's nothing here anymore. Maybe you should go steal in some bigger places.
No, that's a good idea.
Hmm.
I've been thinking this as well. You've been reading my diary again, haven't you?
I have, yeah.
I don't have a diary. That was a trick question.
You do have a diary. I've seen it. It's the only thing I can steal fairly easily here. Look, I'm kind of stuck here. I haven't got quite as much skill as you to go out there and stealing the big city, but you could make it there. But I'm sure there'd be people that'd be interested in your skills. As he says that, there's a knock at the door.
Can I say, rather than a knock, just like a thump at the window?
It's not you, actually. Right, let me get the door.
Wait.
Well,
I'm gonna go up to the letterbox and just go, "We're closed."
boys, we know you're there. Can you just answer the door? We've just got a couple of questions. Sounds like the town guard.
Uh-oh.
You know, I think you roll them up. I'm gonna go out the back.
Sure. Okay, and Nico will wait for you to go just a sec as you leg it out the back. Fennel, I think you probably know by now you've caught Theon in quite a few times where he is sneaking out of his place. And probably have seen the town guard, or the village guard I should say, at the front door. So you will find Theon as he's sneaking out the back as Nico starts to open the door that you can just hear of just like, he's not here, I don't know what to tell you, like as you go.
I'll sort of run to the side and get to Theo and be like, on purpose or did you get caught?
They followed me. It's a long story. Fennel, how are you doing? Walk with me.
Theo!
Let's get away from here.
Yeah, okay. I have a proposition for you.
Hit me
What
with it.
What do you like doing?
What don't I like doing?
Exactly. Because I have this, and I realise I don't have it anymore. Look behind me. It's about like a minute behind me, so I'll sprint, run, grab, sprint, run back. I have this. I've been invited to the guild. We're getting a party together.
Oh,
You can't steal that. I can see you, by the way.
but it's already gone.
How'd you do that?
Oh yeah. Seems actually legit.
Yeah,
Good
I know,
for
it's a
you.
joke. It's a joke to me too, I know. But we're getting a group together and we're gonna go to the guild. You in?
Yeah.
Think
I
of
mean,
all
I
the
can't see
things
why
you
not.
could steal.
Oh, I know. I bet those guild folk have a lot of good shit.
So far, it's you, me, Glimmer, the name Azara.
Yeah, sounds good.
Just remembered how Zara acts with you. That's gonna be. That'll be fine.
Sorry,
I was gonna say, don't- yeah, I was trying to say,
we're
don't-
good.
Piss her off, but anybody pisses her off anyway.
Me?
I
I
don't know
don't
where
think
we're
so.
meeting them. Glimmer said
Right.
as a rab, so
Well, we know where they live, right? We can just go there.
let's go there.
It's a small village.
Yeah.
It's true.
They literally live around the corner. In fact, I can point to Glimmer's house right now. Look, how many are there?
What? Of houses or guards?
No, just look. Look at all the frogs.
There's loads of little tiny frogs just chasing each other down the street, going shit, 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 shit. And one elder frog, which you know is Glimmer's mum, going, "Please stop."
Hey, Theon, you should teach him a new word.
Oh, I've been trying. I've got some ideas.
That's why her mum hates you.
Well, like, Fenno is normally quite good. The moment Fenno was with Theon, he goes the other side.
Yeah, you hear one of them go, "It's not Mummy's word. Theon taught us that."
Okay, we're not going to go that way. Let's go to Zara's house, okay?
Let's go to Zara's. I'll lead Theon carefully around so we don't hit the front entrance of his own house near town guards, but go towards Zara's.
Yeah, you managed to. You guys know this place well enough. There's no pressure really. The guards are being distracted by Nico, who's telling them some tall tale. And you manage to sort of sneak your way over to where Zara is. I'd probably say you do bump into Glimmer on the way, who's heading from Zara's to yours. So you manage to sort of navigate towards each other as you see Glimmer speaking to random townsfolk on the way.
She got very waylaid.
Yeah.
You in?
Yeah.
Is Zara in?
Yes, but let's not press it too much, I think.
What do you mean? Are we going right now?
We're going.
I've got all
We're
my
definitely
stuff.
going.
Like now we're going.
Maybe now or tomorrow morning. I wasn't
Now.
sure.
I
Now?
think we should go right now.
Let's vote a majority.
Look,
now.
okay. Now, yeah. Look, if we wait, Zara's going to change her mind, okay? We need to do this now.
That's it. Fair point. Fair
Two
point.
against one. She can't argue with logic. Let's go.
Exactly.
She 100% can and will.
Valid point. Well, actually, wait. At that moment, he realised Fennel has none of his stuff. If we are going now, I do need to pack. Me back here in an hour?
Sounds like
Here.
a plan.
Why don't we meet at the house? No.
You can try and stop me.
You just have to go with what he says, Theon, because he's not going to hear what you say.
Okay, well... bakery's down there. Okay, yeah, okay. Let's go.
Glimmer's going to go back to her place only to tell her mum that she's off and to pack, like a pack lunch for the road, and then head straight back. She's not interested in sticking around.
Your mum does hand you, "Oh, this piece of post came for you, and it's a letter from the guild as well." So you at least find that. Theon, can you make me, I guess, a check to notice something? So however you want to notice
leaving
it.
him alone. We were like, Theo, don't get in trouble, and then we left him alone.
I think
good idea, guys.
that's
You're not here to tell us not to.
mine, I guess.
Well, however you want to go about it, you can. I'll give you kind of meta knowledge. Someone is trying to do something sneaky. If you want to use some of your shadow to aid in that, as you know the way that people act when they're trying to do something a bit sneakier. I'm happy for you to do two mind or a shadow and mind if you want to.
If it's sneaky related, then
Yeah.
I suppose I'm a bit wrong with it. So I'll do the 4d6. That's one success.
Okay. Where is Theon kind of holing up for the hour while...
Well, I think he was ready and raring to go to get Zara, and then Glimmer was just like, I need to go home, and I was like, I'm not going to come with you. Because your mum does not like me.
Yeah, Glimmer's like, yeah, that's for the best. Don't come.
Yeah.
Yeah, please don't come. Yeah.
So I'll probably just like stay at this corner that we said we're going to meet up
Sure.
at, so that until someone else, because I know if I go alone to Zara, she will never come with. So I need a supervisor with me to go.
Sure.
So I'm just gonna hang by the wall, just nonchalant.
You hang by the wall. I think you probably watch a lot of people pass, maybe even starting to take note of who you would sort of put as marks of like stuff you might be able to nick and bits and pieces like that. You feel someone sort of bump into your side and then seemingly walk back the way they came. As you look, you don't catch a face or any particular features besides the fact they are cloaked and they zip through around a corner. But they definitely bumped into you for some reason.
I know this trick.
You do know this trick. However, normally someone takes something from you, whereas in this instance, they've given something to you.
I'll take out what has been handed to me.
Unsurprisingly, it's a letter from the guild. From the Thieves Guild in
I
Erwick.
can't read.
Please don't say you can't read. In which case, you look at a load of words and you're not sure what it says. No, it is a lot shorter than the other. Not that you've seen the other letters yet. Oh no, you've seen Fennel's. It's a lot shorter than Fennel's letter, which is just saying Guild Consortium, New Erwick. That's it.
Waste of parchment, really, if you ask me. Well, guess if the guild calls, there's no one here to hear me.
Yeah, no one's there. You're just speaking to the ether. Okay. Is there anything anyone in particular anyone is doing before you meet back up in that hour that wants to sort of call out what they're doing?
I mean, I am
think Glen's-
packing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I need to tell my father and my sisters that I will be going tomorrow.
Sure. I mean, do you tell your sisters first or do you tell your father first?
I would probably tell my sisters first.
Yeah, they are both very excited and very thankful. And then your elder sister goes, "You need to tell Dad."
Oh, I would rather not. Would one of you do it for me, please?
Do I make you roll for this? Sure, yeah. You can tell me exactly what you want to roll. Mind is using logic, memory, tactics, and awareness. God's is like faith, miracles, divine favor, maybe. Soul is emotion, magic, empathy, and willpower. So if you want to play on their emotions a little bit, you could use soul.
I'd say soul, but well, if I do one soul and then praying for a miracle
sure,
because my dad ain't gonna.
Go for it, yeah.
No.
No successes, no 5s or 6s. Oh,
No.
okay.
No.
In which case, he just goes, "This is the first lesson that you need to have to be tough and to not be conflict avoidant. Just go and tell him. He will be proud."
Okay.
Okay.
I'll go tell him now.
Okay.
Where is he?
In his office is where he always is, unless you're doing something.
Okay, fine. I will go tell him.
Okay. Yeah, you get to an office or where he normally says his door is currently closed. It normally is.
Oh no, the door is closed. That means I can't go in. I say to no one in particular.
Do you say it out loud?
Yep. Say it out loud to no one.
Zara,
Okay.
is that you?
Yes. Yes, Father, it is. Can I come in, please?
Well, yeah, stop skulking around. Come in.
I was not skulking. I have been summoned by the guild and I will be leaving tomorrow to go to begin my healing journey thing.
If the guild thinks you're ready, then fine.
Do you think I'm ready?
It's not a matter of if I think you're ready. If you can prove what you can do, then that's enough. You won't be ready until you get out there.
I mean, what if something goes wrong and I was not ready?
Then you weren't ready.
Because, well, yeah, then I wasn't ready. Okay, well, I'm going tomorrow with some
Okay.
other people, so,
Who are you going with?
Glimmer
Talkative, that one.
and Fennel.
Eager, that one.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
I'm gonna roll for him. That's all.
And Theon.
Trouble. That one. You have made your decision. That is enough.
Yes. I have told Ixmar and Ambrora they are happy for me. They think I'm ready, so I shall be going then.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Father. Okay, bye.
Close the door on your way out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that was horrible. Okay, so I'm meeting them about now to discuss going tomorrow. That is no problem.
Okay. I assume, Fennel, you go and get your stuff and tell your parents equally.
Yeah.
I'd say for those of you that are sort of just telling your parents, they understand the need to go off and do what you do. There's always going to be a sense of worry and sort of keep in touch with us. But you meet back up. I think you've all been told various places to meet, because I'm pretty sure Zara's been told to meet at Theon's. So,
I will start heading to Theon's.
there we
yes.
go. Yeah.
I will start heading towards the corner.
Okay.
Isn't the corner somewhere between Theon's and the House of Healing?
Yes,
though?
it is.
So
Yeah. I'd say you
we
probably,
should probably all cross paths.
You will all cross paths. Hey, publish a name. But you're welcome, Ash. But yeah, you all, those of you that are expecting to meet on the corner. Zara, as you're walking, you see the three people you expect to see just stood on a street corner for some reason.
Oh. Well, that unless Theon has moved to a street corner, this is a very different place to where we said we would meet.
We thought we'd meet you on the way. We've got everything packed and ready. I made an extra lunch, so we're all ready to go.
Yeah, but you've got a lack of things. Are you
Well,
carrying light? You're living a minimalistic lifestyle now.
Well, no, because we're going tomorrow morning. There was no point me
No,
bringing the
we have
stuff
to go
now.
now.
I mean,
No, we're going now. It's 3 against 1. It's logic.
Yeah.
We're leaving now.
what do you mean going right now?
We took a
We're all
vote.
packed. We're all ready.
Go.
It's time to go.
You cannot just throw
Sorry.
something like this at me right now. I mean,
Look, I would have come earlier, but I thought it was better waiting for someone else to come here with you. Okay,
Yeah,
to see you. So
That's what Glimmer said. Glimmer said we were leaving now.
yeah,
That's what Glimmer
that's
said.
the idea.
Glimmer, you did not tell me that we were leaving now.
I think what I actually said was that we might be leaving now, but I wasn't sure because we hadn't decided. And then we did decide, and we decided now.
I mean,
And
this
think
is
about
very
how
different to the plan that is in my head that I didn't tell any of you, but I need to stick to.
I
I feel
totally
personally called out
respect
by
your
this
need
character.
for a plan. That doesn't hit too close to home at all.
Yeah.
What? No, Glimmer says, I completely understand that this is an unnerving change of plans, Zara. But think about how impressed your dad will be when, come tomorrow morning, you're already halfway there because you're just that good.
You do not know my father very well, then.
I don't. He terrifies me.
He terrifies me.
Great, so
All
we
the more
should all
reason
leave
to
now,
leave.
then.
Yeah.
I feel that
I've made
there
extra
is-
lunch for you.
I mean,
I feel that-
you're already halfway here. You might as well finish that task and leave.
No
Well,
more uncomfortable
I-
conversations.
I need to go back and pack then.
But then go. Would you like us to come with you and help pack?
No.
We can help.
No,
Yes.
that's absolutely fine. I can do it myself. I see there is no changing everybody's mind, is there? This is
No.
definitely happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah.
Okay, I shall. Give me 1 more hour, and then.
An hour.
Well, would you rather that I brought the incorrect healing salves?
Sort of.
I don't know.
I
don't
think
know
at
how
that
it
point,
works.
like, Fennel will look at Theon at just the word healing.
What?
I like healing of some kind.
Okay.
Why don't you go pack, Zara? We'll just play some frog scotch or something.
Okay, I will be back in 57 minutes now,
Okay.
Great.
and I will go and pack.
Yeah.
Really specific time.
I think because we wasted.
We'll
the
meet
thing.
back here.
We meet here.
On this
Yeah,
corner.
right here.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
we're
round,
not going
just
to
round
move.
from the
We'll stay
bakery.
put.
Okay, do not move.
We might go into the bakery.
That doesn't help. Where am I meeting you? Here or the bakery? You are
Right
already
here.
changing my plans once.
No, no,
We
we'll
are
be right
outside
here.
of the bakery currently.
We're right here in an hour.
Okay, I will be back here in 54 minutes.
Sounds
I
good.
will go.
Okay. Yeah, 54 minutes later, you return with your stuff. Unless there's anything you specifically want to do during those 54 minutes.
I didn't tell my father I was leaving now, but I did tell my sisters.
Yeah, fair enough.
They were
yeah.
fine with it.
Yeah, they know you've already told your father, and it probably already didn't go very well. So they're like, "We'll tell him. Don't worry. You just be safe and you write to us when you can, okay?"
I shall.
Okay. We look forward to the letters. And then those of you waiting, is there anything in particular you guys are doing or looking out for or anything like that?
I think Glimmer's just trying to make sure that nobody moves from that spot because
very hard.
we're only just keeping Zara in the group as it is. We don't want to put her up any further.
And
Is she gonna know? Look, we just go to the
Yeah,
bakery
yeah.
real quick and come back.
She's gonna know. She's gonna know.
No.
he will rattle off like 5 different things that we could do, like location-wise, full out 54 minutes. Bakery,
Yeah.
the tavern, we go back and play some games.
No, we shouldn't go to the tavern. Not today. Not today.
What? Bakery. We can do bakery. Bakery.
It's right there. We're basically
Yeah,
there anyway.
She will know.
She
She
won't.
will know. We can't
won't
look.
know.
She's already back. She's back. She's already back.
Yeah, she's
Good.
back.
I am back.
Let's go.
Let's go
Oh,
Okay. This is quite a big deal, everybody.
Is it?
Yes? Yes,
Why?
it is. I have never left this village before.
Me neither.
You
That's
haven't lived.
exciting.
Yeah, me neither.
Hmm.
it's gonna be great.
See? If Glimmer says it's gonna be great, that's gonna be great.
Exactly.
It's gonna be great.
Okay, it will be great.
It'll be great.
See?
Yes.
On
it'll be
board
great.
already.
Hmm.
Having a great time already. It's fine.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay. Yeah, with all of your parents or loved ones told, all with varying letters from the guild inviting you over, even though you kind of brought each other together anyway. You start to leave your village, your home behind. Most of you for the very first time, one of you for the second time. But you start to walk from the village. You know it's going to take about 2 days to get to New Erwick. You've got all the stuff that you need, all your personal items and stuff to be able to camp as well, because you know you're likely going to have to camp along the way. It's pure forest land from here to New Erwick. And you start to leave your small world behind of the Golden Fields. And you begin to walk your way forward. You go through that golden farmland before narrowing into a fairly well-travelled dirt path heading towards the distant capital. Behind you, those windmills that kind of hover almost above the farmlands are just slowly turning as they always do and start to shrink on the horizon as you make your way forward. So we'll have a day of travel. You guys can do pretty much whatever you want. You know the way. You know to head on the path through the forest, and that will take you about 2 days to get there. But I will open it up if there's anything you're doing on the way, or even just moments between yourselves that you want to have on the way. Over to you.
I think Glimmer has done this once before. But given that everyone else has done this no times before, she is definitely just like trying to act like she kind of knows everything. And, she's like, yeah, and there's that tree over there, which is, the tree. And then there's, you don't want to watch out for that rock because you can trip over it. And, she's just going to do that the whole way as if she knows what's going on. But...
I mean, let's see how much you do know that's going on. I will make you roll. I'll give you a choice. You can either do a world and a mind. 2 mind if you want to do it based purely on memory and logic and things you've read. World would be sort of some of your natural skills of kind of doing this before. You can do 2 world if you want to purely rely on instincts, but yeah, either 2 of each or 1 of both. Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking a mind and a world, sort of her memory, but also just her kind of working things out as she goes along. So I've got 3 for mind and 1 for world, so that's 4d6. Come on, get some good rolls. No, I got 3 4s and a 3.
Oh,
any chance?
Failure.
That can...
Okay.
God, it's really hard to get a good success in this game. Wow.
It is, yeah.
It's so hard.
If only I had a boon that could knock up one of those balls to the body.
If only.
I'm not going to be
If only God was so kind.
You can try as much as you like. Okay, you...
She's bullshitting this. She doesn't remember anything.
That's not even a tree. What are you talking about?
I was going to say, there's definitely a moment where Glimmer talks about a tree or a type of tree, and you're like, that is very obviously just a normal tree, whatever kind of tree.
That's actually a bush. It is some shrubbery.
Yeah, I knew you were going to be good at this, Sarah.
I'm actually not. The world is actually my lowest stat.
Nosebleeds.
I don't know what this stat is.
Where'd that fourth wall come from?
Zara spikes to camera.
What is this stat you speak of?
Yeah, I do Jim Halpert.
Yeah.
I think you're becoming more worldly by the second, Sarah.
Is it always this full of trees?
Forests do tend to be that way.
Got ya. I'm not completely stupid. I am just very naive in the world. All I have seen is one small farming village.
That's okay.
Just
we all have a first forest, right?
Wait until she hears about the jungle.
It's too far. Don't go there. Too soon.
Oh, and how come you two are suddenly experts in everything outside the village? You've also not left.
I stories, but I've heard things, and I'll point to like just a random large rock and be like, "You see that? That's a monument for," and I'll basically say this obviously over the top story of why this monument is there. And that's because it stood there the test of time. That's why it's there. Yeah. With far less confidence than Glimmer does.
It was our first forest for many of us, and that's okay.
Glimmer, I'm going to say when you went to university, you probably went in some kind of carriage or something, so actually having to traverse the woodlands, you're like, yeah.
Like, in her head, she's thinking, this is a lot muddier than I remember. There's a lot more insects. It's a lot more kind of close than, there's sticks on the ground she kind of wasn't expecting, but she's not going to let on about that. Because,
of course, naturally.
She's got to look cool, save face.
How are we going to survive in a big city? We're rubbish at this.
Well, admittedly, this isn't a city or a village. But
we'll figure it out. It'll be fine.
City's just a village, but bigger.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. More things can go wrong.
Oh, but more things can go right.
How did you do that at the same time?
Oh, we're just so knowledgeable. We spent far too much time together.
Now that is a fact.
Luke, I imagine that the path to the city is fairly well worn. It's probably hard for us to get lost, right?
It is fairly hard for you to get lost. It doesn't mean you might not. But no, it's generally if you stick to the dirt track, straight 2 day shot. You're still having to go through the forest. You will still, I'll say, particularly you, Glimmer, who completely failed not to over-egg the point, but there are dangers in the forest. You cannot for the life of you recall what they are, though, and there are things that, there are things that live in the forest, but hey, you've got a healer. They've dealt with sheep bites. What could be what could be worse than a rabid sheep? Who knows?
Quite a few things, actually.
Zara breaks the fourth wall again.
Sorry, who are you talking to?
Why are you talking to the sky?
There are
Who's
gods.
there?
The gods are listening. Yes, interesting.
Okay. Who is helming the travel?
I feel like Fennel would, but purely because he is just too fast for everybody else and would have to stop to let everybody catch up. He's accidentally in the lead.
Okay. I'm gonna need
He's accidentally in lead.
Yes. The words from your father come back to you, Zara, as he Fennel is being too eager as always. I will need a again, probably similar check to that I gave Glimmer, which is either a mind, a world, or you can do a mix of both, depending on what you'd prefer.
I will do 2 world because my mind is 1 and my world is 2, so I would do a 2 world. So 4d6. That is actually appalling. No successes. I had a 4, a 2, and then 2 1s.
It's going
I
so
don't think
well.
we're ever make it to the guild.
I feel like what happens there is Feder will go this way, 3 steps in, hits quicksand.
Why is there sand in the forest?
I'm tempted for sure. I'll give everyone else a chance to clock this in a second. But yeah, you start to... You see that the path is kind of veering off in kind of a... It looks like it's almost going to kind of loop round a batch of trees, and there's a moment in your brain where you just go, why don't we just cut straight through? Surely if we just do a straight line, regardless of where the path's going, it's going to be the most logical way to do it. And so you start to just, divert into the trees. The rest of you will see this, because it's not unobvious that he's going to go away from the path. It's up to you what you do.
I follow. It's a shortcut. I love this.
Shortcuts are always better.
How did you know about this shortcut?
It just caught to me. You know, it's just obvious.
Is it obvious though?
Are you asking me or are you asking God?
I'm looking at you, so I am asking you.
Well, yeah. You know, the path goes round, and then if you just go straight ahead, we save so much time. I don't know why no one else has done this.
You seem to know what you are doing, leading this group. I will follow you.
We should probably stick to the path, but I don't want to get split up, so... I don't know.
Okay,
Everyone takes the path, okay?
Yeah, let me
Maybe
two
sometimes
options.
you gotta stray off it.
Two options. Either dull, boring path, dull and boring like the village, right? Or new, exciting path, which you don't know what's gonna happen.
I like that one.
That's not a bad point.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Okay. As long as Zara's okay with it, I'm okay with it.
Well, I can see this being a recurring theme of 3 votes against 1. And
She's already catching on. Hello.
I'm going to take that as a yes.
I am one for democracy, so fine.
It's a yes.
It's a reluctant yes.
Yes, nevertheless.
Yeah.
Yes, okay, fine.
Oh, good.
Team Glimmer forging a new path.
Lead the way then.
I think Fennel was leading the way.
Well,
way
someone
ahead.
please lead the way.
Yeah. I think now me and Theo are almost like side to side, like, whoa, what is this new place?
Yeah, you start to reverse into the forest proper. You don't know exactly when the path loops back around. It's seemingly taking a very long time for the path to loop back around. You can start to see the sun, because you probably left about midday-ish by the time you all got together, and the couple of hours it spent to get together, go back and pack, get together, go back and pack. And so it's starting to crest over into the west a little bit more rapidly than you'd really realise as you are going deeper and deeper into the forest. At the moment there is no... You cannot see the path anymore. You don't know quite where you are. But hey, it's an adventure. It is the path we've trodden. As you're walking, though, from a bush not very far away, you start to hear some rustling.
Did anybody else hear that?
It is like so.
Was it?
Yeah.
I start rustling a bush next to us.
Do not make it worse.
Don't do that. You're going to make it angry.
Exactly.
Sorry, bush.
Nope.
The bush does not respond.
This is a nightmare already.
Your nightmares involve talking bushes.
No, but they
This bush
involve
didn't
you all the time.
Oh my god. Oh god. You
He's dreaming
see...
about you.
Well, what to respond to that one? Let's just keep digging a hole at that point.
Yeah, well, your mum. Is that kind of level
Your
of humour?
mum, yeah? Yeah.
We're all teenagers, aren't we?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Young adult.
Young
Oh,
adults,
God.
young adults.
I didn't. Becca said your mum, not. I don't think Zara would have said that.
Absolutely not.
Zara would
Oh,
have
dear.
said your mother.
Yeah.
Yes.
Your mother, in fact.
Yeah.
Now you're getting into the spirit of things.
Your
yeah.
dad scares me.
I think my dad he scares me, scares everyone.
He is a very scary person. Maybe he is in the
is.
bush. Not.
Oh yes, the bush. The bush was moving.
That bush stops moving and another bush not far away from it starts moving as something, you vaguely catch the sight of something green kind of bound over to another bush, almost like it's bouncing.
Oh. Okay.
I will stand behind everybody else, even though I'm probably taller than everybody else.
You are.
Okay.
Well, at least taller than me and Glimmer, definitely.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand behind people.
Okay. Is anyone doing anything immediately in this moment? Is that Theon trying to look at what it is?
Yeah.
Or is that a bit? You tell me what you're rolling. Yeah. Yeah, it could be both. Yeah.
I mean, I'm really good at looking at stuff.
You
I've got
are.
one in mind, so I'm going to try and look for this.
Go for it. Sure.
Failure.
Great.
Wonderful.
You don't see anything.
Yeah, great.
Can I have a look?
Of course you can, yeah.
Oh, I will do my.
There's nothing there.
To mine. Failure.
Nothing there. Bush stops
It's just the
moving.
wind. Yeah, see? It's a bit windy.
It's yeah. It's a bit of green wind.
I'm
Green
not
wind.
naive to know not know that things live here. Otherwise, travel would be much more frequented between the village and the city, and people would stick to the paths normally as well. So,
We're taking a shortcut. It's fine.
What do you think it is then?
well, I do not know because I cannot see anything. I'll also look
Great.
then.
Anyone that wants to look can look. Yeah, go for it.
What have you guys been using to look? Sorry.
Mind.
Mine.
Yeah,
Mind.
mine's like awareness.
Okay.
Um,
I'll roll mind as
Sure.
well. I've got a 3 in mind, so I've.
yeah, you got
Oh,
more
I had
chance.
a
Yeah. Please roll mine.
I've only got a 1 in mind, so I will pray to the gods. I'm not a particularly religious character, but
Sure,
I
yeah,
keep
you pray to the
looking
gods.
up at the
Go
sky
for it, yeah.
somehow.
Yeah, I'm gonna home rule. I know I shouldn't do this, but I'm gonna home rule that you talking to the gods as you break in the fourth wall. So
Yeah.
go for it.
Out of 3 dice, 1, 5, 2 3s.
1, 5, 2, 3. So that's a
I
mixed success.
out of 6 dice, I got 2 3s, 2 5s, and 2 6s.
Okay,
Yeah!
so full success. We'll come back to you in a minute.
We did
Yeah.
it! We win!
As you
We
kind of
One.
as you pray to the gods and spike to camera, a voice comes into your head, just goes, "You're fucked."
Yeah.
It's the wind.
Yeah, the
I
wind.
hate you. Shut up, wind.
Why is the wind so mean?
Who knows? Maybe the wind didn't sleep very well last night. Glimmer, as you peer, as everyone else is either failing to look around you, thinks the bushes have stopped moving when they're quite clearly still moving, and someone is speaking to an invisible camera somewhere in a world. You don't even know what a camera is. Who knows? You look on a full success, and you see you start to see this thing bound towards you. What you see first and foremost is this giant wooden mallet that it seems to have, or giant compared to its stature. What you actually see that seems to be seemingly holding this, you're not quite sure how, but it's this fur ball. It looks fairly harmless. It is a sort of small puffy ball of green that's carrying this hammer that's far too big for it. It is bouncing its way towards you with the hammer. I'd say probably quite curious at this moment. What did you use to roll? Did you use pure mind to roll?
You're
Okay.
mine.
You
Yeah.
got a full success. I'll give you a little bit more information then. You've heard of furballs in the many sort of bits of reading you've done and sort of learning about some of the creatures of the world around you, especially nearby creatures. So there's probably the books that you probably do have back home or in the library are probably about some of the creatures of the forest. You know these things are driven purely by instinct. They're not mentally there in some respects. They're not particularly stealthy. They haven't got a lot of brain power around them. What they basically do is go around smashing things, but are basically looking for snacks. They are driven purely by hunger. So it is kind of bouncing towards you. Hammer kind of lifted a little bit as it bounces and is kind of smashing a couple of bits on the way. But you know that there's a potential that you could maybe drive it away with some food.
Look at the little guy. He's a little cutie.
Don't look at the little guy, look at the big hammer!
Yeah, it's like...
And if you'll allow it, Glimmer is going to reach her hand to
Sure.
grab a few berries off a nearby
Yeah.
bush and just hold it out to the little guy. Hiya, buddy. Hi.
It
Does
kind
that
of
thing bite? Be careful.
I don't know where its mouth is.
under a
Just-
bunch of green fur. A green fur kind of engulfs your hand for a moment as it just takes the berries off your hand. Kind of setting
Tickles
the
it,
hammer
tickles.
down for a minute, yeah. It kind of like still
And then-
bounces there expectantly.
He's gonna stroke the. What's it called again? A fluff ball.
A fur ball. It's a green fur ball.
She's gonna stroke the fur ball partly just to wipe off some of the slime
Oh
from.
my.
Yeah.
I instantly love this thing.
Isn't it such a cutie? Hiya, buddy. You wanna come with us?
We just
I
ignoring
think
the
we should
mallet.
name it.
We should
yes,
This
absolutely.
would get adopted.
Yes.
I knew this would get
And-
adopted.
It can come with us all the time, and we can protect it with our lives.
Yeah. And the mallet could be useful for something.
It's true. What should we name it?
Why are more of these things not pets in the village? I would have had one of these as a child.
They are very cute, but they can be quite reckless.
Oh, interesting.
More of a out and about type of animal. But you know, we've already got Fennel and Theon in the group, so I reckon a little more damage is absolutely fine.
Are we trying to take this creature with us?
Yes.
Ay, ay, ay.
100%.
There goes your test combat. No, all right.
I don't want to kill the little guy.
Hey,
You
who knows?
kidding?
I am used to a party that also adopts things all the time, so I should have seen this coming, really. All right. I mean, I feel like I'm going to have to give you a boon because you've already fed it immediately because of your full success, and you know a bit enough about it to know that if you kind of just feed it, it will follow you wherever the fuck you go. I'll kind of leave it up to the group. You'll have one check to do, or one check, but you can add your stats together if you wish to for this to join it together. Only 2 of you can use your stats. I'm not going to get all 4 of you to roll your best stats because we're not only using a maximum of 6 dice. But you could describe to me as a group how you get this, how you adopt this creature.
I feel like probably the most likely skills are soul because it's kind of empathy and
Yeah.
relationships, and then potentially mind because it's like
Yeah.
logic and awareness of what the animal is.
Okay.
I have a 3 in mind and a 2 in soul. I don't know if anyone else has a higher stat in soul.
I've got
have a-
3 in soul.
I have a 1 in both.
Okay.
Okay then.
In which
But yes,
case,
I have a 3 in soul.
I'm going to get you guys to roll separately so you don't know whether you succeed or not immediately. So if you roll your respective stats, so you'll have 3 die, and then tell us how many success you get, or I'll ask you each. Becca, what did you get?
Okay, so
Not bad.
I rolled 3 die and I got 2 5s, 1 6.
Okay, and I did up front give you a boon, so at least one of your die of 4 will count as a success. So you got full success on your 3. Glimmer, what did you get?
That is a big relief because I got a 1, a 2, and a 5, so I only got like a partial success. But it's
together
enough.
is a full success. Okay. This creature. Oh god. This creature eats the berries from you. And kind of just keeps expectantly looking at you, and as you know, and as the things come to you, both you, Zara, this suddenly becoming a support animal for you, I guess, and you attaching something to something emotionally, maybe for the first time. Not talking about my own experience with animals, and Glimmer, you knowing that if you continue to feed it and to give it snacks, it won't at least immediately damage you guys, and like you say, it could be a helpful ally in the future. You manage to cajole it to come along with you. I will say, are you letting it keep its mallet, or are you going to take the mallet from it for now?
I mean, you gotta let it keep the mallet. That's like taking the leek away from a Far-Fetched. I mean, it would just be cruel.
Okay.
Yeah.
How what does that, is it a wooden mallet? Is it like, you know, like the hedgehog, the Amy Pig, the hedgehog in Sonic? Is it like a Harley Quinn kind of hammer? Is it like a Timmy Mallet kind of hammer? What are we talking here?
It's a very basic wooden mallet. This creature is small. You guys are probably all medium, aren't you? But so this is quite a small little creature. And the name of the creatures from Zelda have gone from me, but the little oozes that you end up sort of beating up all the time, or I at least have ended up beating up all the time, that try to attack me. So this is quite small, probably only comes up to about your knee. The mallet is bigger than it. The head of the mallet is probably bigger than its entire body, but somehow it manages to. It's got a strength that keeps it up somehow as it kind of goes. So it will follow you and kind of just break a couple of bits along the way. So some bushes, and it will stop and eat them. So yeah, you have got a pet now, which is great for me.
What should we name him? Or it, them, her? I don't know.
In my head, I want to name them Mallet.
Maybe we could call them Timmy, and Mallet is the surname.
Timmy Mallet.
Timmy Mallet.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Please don't. So where on our character sheet is there space for a pet?
I'll speak to Ash.
Anywhere?
Yeah, I've got a few words to have with Ash about this creature.
Only feedback that you have.
Yeah, we need a pet section, please.
I mean, additional perks.
Yeah, additional perk is green furball.
Yeah. What is its stats? How can we use it to the best of our abilities?
I will send you its stats during the break.
I'm only kidding.
No, I'm sending you its stats during the break. Less for me to keep track of. Now you've got an extra party member, which was unplanned.
Classic.
Me and the gang together again.
Yep. Alright, so
does this always happen on adventures? Do we get extra people joining us?
I don't know, but let's just roll with it.
I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
All I'm saying is this wouldn't have happened if we didn't go down the shortcut.
Yeah, see? Shortcut. We get a positive thing from it. And
nothing ever bad happens by going down a shortcut, as I said.
Okay. It is getting better, I must admit.
Shall we? And I'll gesture towards trying to fight my way through this forest.
Yeah. You continue onwards for a little bit. It starts to get much darker. Timmy has broken lots of things along the way, but somehow the noise of him breaking things being quite loud and quite destructive has kept other things at bay somehow. So getting Timmy on side and following along, yeah, basically, has kept other things away from you. And he has followed the whole time. There are moments where he's gone to stray, but you've known that just giving him some food will keep him with you. So, yeah. But you end up finding a space, a bit of a clearing in the forest where you can settle down, make a bit of a campfire, and sleep for the night. Before what is potentially your final day as you travel to the city. And on that point, we will take a quick break. So we will see you guys shortly. welcome back. Last we left off the party, they had traversed into the forest proper, leaving the path behind after leaving home for the first time. They adopted a creature, which wasn't their first test combat, and so now they have a little green furball with a mallet who is with them. You had just made camp on your first day. You've got about another day's travel, roughly, if you haven't got completely lost, which no one's looked to see if you have yet. So I'll give you a few minutes if there's anything you guys do in particular that evening, or if you're just kind of looking after Timothy and bedding down, that's equally fine.
I think Glimmer's trying to teach Timothy tricks.
Oh god.
But she's found out she can't tell if he's sitting or not.
Yeah, it could be upside down. You do not know which way is up with Timothy.
Timothy, stay. Good Timmy, who's a good Timmy?
Just like bouncing things down like.
So, what happens when we're out? Do we all just go to sleep? Should one of us stay awake and keep out for more Timothys? Or other people that would try and harm us? Is it safe? Do we need to have a tent? What happens? I've actually never camped out before as well. I don't know how to build a tent.
You know what? That doesn't surprise me.
I also don't know how to build a tent.
See, it is quite common.
We just sleep
Not-
on the floor, right?
No.
I usually just find a good pond. I don't know.
But
So from the books I've read, normally the best step is to set up camp. Whether set up camp means lay on the floor, find a pond, get a hammock in a tree, whatever you have.
do you have a hammock for the tree then?
I'm letting you
I will
decide.
start ruffling through. I would love to have a hammock in
You
the
can
tree.
have a hammock. Yeah, I'll let you have a hammock. It's not great
Love
at
to
getting
have a
breaking. Yeah.
I got a hammock. Do you not have a hammock?
I do not. I do not even have a sleeping bag. I didn't know I needed to bring one.
The city was 2 days away.
And? I do not see the connection.
Yeah, I
Just
don't have a
see-
sleeping bag, it's fine. We just sleep on the floor.
Then we'll just have
Glimmer
a
is
slight
listening to this
existential crisis.
conversation and rummaging through her bag and realizing that she only packed lunch.
Oh no.
She packed a lot of lunch, more than 2 days worth of lunch. Didn't really think about the overnight bit.
At least meals are sorted.
I mean,
Okay.
is it raining or anything like that? What's the weather like, Luke?
How bad are we? How bad's the situation?
Could we have waited till the morning to leave?
Is it raining? Is it dry?
Is
Is
it
it
going
snowing?
to rain?
Yes.
Okay.
This makes me think of that scene in Mean Girls where it's like, there's a 72% chance that it's already raining.
Yeah.
There's a temptation to
Just
do that. I'm
grasping
gonna
a
roll
boob.
for it.
Just-
Because I'm more just laughing because you're creating so many more obstacles for yourself. Like, I was gonna just let
not
you
really
have sleeping
agreeing about.
bags. I let him have a hammock, but you're all like, we didn't bring sleeping bags. It's valid. No, it is thankfully quite dry.
Okay, maybe I will buy a sleeping bag at the city then. We will find.
That's a good idea. We
That's
should
a
do
good
that.
idea.
We should have a list.
We'll be in the city at that point. We could just sleep in beds.
No, but then I'm sure that once we get to the city, we will be going somewhere else. Or are we just staying in the city that is 2 days away from our village?
That doesn't. What about now? What about all well and good for then? But what about now?
It is
Timothy,
getting quite
help.
late.
Timothy, help me out here. And I'll just look at Timothy.
Timothy just bobs up and down.
Just
Why don't we start a fire
Smashes something.
and then just goes off? Timothy's made the kindling already, so
yeah. If Timothy has survived in the woods, how hard can it be?
exactly.
True.
Probably quite hard.
No. Look at Timothy, well fed. He's got a fucking mallet from somewhere.
Who knows?
Don't ask
He's either
questions.
made that or
Unless-
stolen it.
Where'd that cat come from?
Oh, Peggy. They're talking about you.
I think that qualifies us for another boon. I think
Yeah.
it says so in the rules. A wild cat.
I think I'm gonna have an aneurysm.
We're never going to get asked back, are we, guys?
Yeah, so welcome to your final Master show. No. Oh god.
So yeah, Glimmer's going to start making a fire with the hopes
Sure.
that someone else in the group kind of also knows how to do that.
From
Glimmer is
what
mostly in
I've
an-
been told I will try and help build a fire.
Sure.
Yeah, so Glimmer will gather dry things. That's the only thing she knows. Really, she mostly lives in aquatic
Yeah, that's
environments in her
fair.
home.
Yeah, that's fair actually.
So she's just gathering dry stuff.
Yeah.
Dry stuff's a good start, and I'll start collecting kindling and the basics to start a fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna say between you all, you are able. It may take some time, but you're able to start a fire. I'm gonna give you that gift.
Okay. So, on my details, it says Echo of Element. Choose fire, frost, or storm. Once per scene, you gain boon when acting in line with that element. If I act in line with the fire, can you give me a boon, please?
Yeah, sure. What are you planning to do? Or do you just want to know? Yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, if you act with the fire, you can get a boon, depending on what you do with the fire.
I don't know, I'll assist them with making the fire.
All right.
Somehow.
Your
for
natural
reasons.
affinity with the elements means that you're
Can you
able to
light it on
guide
fire
them.
for
Yeah,
us?
yeah.
I'm used to working with fire to cauterize bleeding.
Okay.
There we go.
Sure. Yeah, you.
I think,
your
I think
extensive
all of us are
knowledge.
just genuinely surprised that you found a use for fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, you make a fire. It's all good.
Great job, everyone. I've done nothing to help.
Timothy's just bouncing.
We've not
next
done
to
anything
you.
to help.
What do you mean? I'm looking after Timothy.
What have you contributed to the fire, Theon? You can't steal from it, so what are you doing?
Actually, he just like picks up some of the wood that Timothy has just smashed and goes, roast it on the fire.
Yeah, it goes,
See?
Yeah.
Good.
Contribution.
This is better than
Very-
nothing.
I think Theon's very generously offering to be first watch.
I thought that too.
Yeah, I'm really good at watching.
Okay, I've never watched before, but I shall do it.
Okay, hang on. Should someone watch Theon so Theon can watch out?
No,
Yes.
I'll be fine. No, come on, guys, come on. We're a party. You gotta trust me.
You're
I
not
can
going to
keep
steal
watch.
from us, are you?
No, I've already stole from you all before.
Well, exactly. You've done it once before, so you could do it
I
again.
won't do it again. Look, if I'm
I mean, we
leaving the
don't have
village-
anything to steal.
Exactly. I know this.
I have various healing salves.
I don't want to steal them.
Well, yeah, exactly, because you might need them.
Yeah. I just don't want them. Look, I'll have them if I need them, but I don't
Do
want
not take them. Do not take them. You
I'm
do
not
not
gonna
know how
take
to apply them.
Exactly. I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm not going to take them.
Good.
Okay. I will watch Theon while Theon watches out, and then Zara and Fennel, you can watch after us.
Okay.
That sounds like a good plan.
Wake me up when needed and I'll tie up my hammock and I'll sleep in
Yeah.
my hammock.
Sure, I'll let you. I'll say that one of the tasks you probably got given a lot of times by Julie was how to tie and untie and retie knots, so you very easily and adeptly do that and then jump into your hammock. Alright, yeah. You can either... I'll get one of you to do it, I guess, of giving me, those that are on watch, give me a a mind roll. You can have a boon with the other person helping you. So either one of you.
I think I should help you.
Yes, I have a 3 on mind, so I think
So you
if
got
I
a
do a
6,
mind
yeah.
roll with 6,
Yeah.
yeah.
So at least one
Theon
of
is
those,
just-
a 4 is a 5, or a 4 is a success.
Okie dokie, we've got no 4s. We've got 2 5s and a 6, and then 2 3s and a 1.
Mixed success. Sure. You keep watch with Theon. There's a couple of moments where Timothy looks like he gets bored and starting to make a move, but again, you can lure him back very easily. But otherwise, the night or your watch goes through fairly uneventfully. But you guys have got a moment together if there's anything you want to talk about.
You're not going to steal anything from us, are you?
No.
No, I didn't think so.
I
Just had to
don't
ask.
see the point. Like, you've not really got anything that I want.
Also, we are supposed to be working together as a team. I feel like that would
Yeah,
set
that too.
us up on the wrong foot.
What if I give it back?
It's the damage is done,
Oh. I didn't say that I was going to, Nico. Yeah,
He
he'll be
might have
fine.
got the message by
Yeah,
now.
he'll be fine.
Yeah, he'll be fine. I wouldn't worry about it. He'll be fine.
Look,
Maybe
okay,
you can send a
right.
postcard from the city.
We'll see. We'll see. Look, you're good with magic, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I found this it was like an orb that changed colours and stuff. And I didn't really know what it did. But the person I found it from seemed really annoyed that it was gone. Do you know anything about a orb that changed colour? It had to. I looked at it. I went, "This is magic," and I don't understand that. So I just went to the magic shop and got some money for it.
I mean, that was probably wise because if something is magic, you probably shouldn't mess with it unless you know what you're doing. Luke, will you let me know what this is, or will you make me roll for this?
I'll make you roll for it, of course.
Okay.
You can tell me what you roll. If it's 2 mind to try and record memory, or if there's other things you want to use to it, you absolutely can. There is.
I think
Soul has magic.
I think
too,
soul will have to be one of them.
Yeah.
Because soul is magic.
Yeah,
So I'll
sounds
say
good.
1 mind and 1 soul.
Perfect.
I've got 2 on soul, so 3 on mind.
Okay, yeah. You tell me what
So
you do.
that's 2 5s and. Does that boon transfer over by any chance?
No, it does not.
Okay, well then I get 2 5s and a 4 and a 3 and a 2.
Okay.
Got partial success.
Partial success. Two things come to mind. One of which is that you recognize the description of the orb. Not from your studies necessarily, but from a stranger that you met passing through the village at one point. Not that long ago, actually, strangely, only a couple of days, and I think that's probably that passes through your mind that, I mean, one, you knew you talked their ear off and talked a lot about magic and wanted to go out in the world and trying to get stories from them that they were a little bit reluctant to tell. But you do remember seeing a flash, though it was fairly hidden, of a sort of smaller orb that they kept very close to them that changed colour. So you think Theon has robbed from somebody that you would estimate, given the way that they were dressed and the way that they looked, was very important in the sort of arcane guilds in New Erwick. I'll say on a mixed success. You're not 100% sure what the orb does or what its purpose is. The bits of information that you know are, one, it's being guarded by somebody very high up. It is not being kept anywhere that can be gotten into. It makes you think either it is extremely important that they have to keep it on the move. And the fact that Theon said that the person was very upset and pissed off may allude to that part of it. Or it's not quite important enough to be in a secret vault, but even you know, secret vaults can still be gotten into because a lot of people know where the vaults are, even if they're sort of secrets. And so I'll say on that mixed success, you don't know what it does. You know it's an extremely important item that was being guarded very, very closely. And it is just the fact that Theon's got extremely sticky fingers and is very good at what he does, that he managed to rob that and sell it. If he actually said he sold it, but yeah.
Okay, so as Theon is sort of describing the item and describing the circumstances under which the person left it, Glimmer's face grows quite sort of serious, and when you finish describing, kind of uncharacteristically, she remains quiet for a moment or two, as she's thinking, and she says, I think I know the person you stole it. Sorry, the person who left it that you speak of. And, well, I think that magic is a little beyond my abilities. But I can tell you that the item was very powerful and was being very closely guarded. It was on that person's person. For a reason, and that reason was to keep it on the move. If something needs to be kept on the move, it's usually because it's highly important and can't stay in one place for too long. I think you did the right thing to sell it. I think you may have done the wrong thing to obtain it.
Theon, you absolutely got got not enough money for how much that
Yeah, I
object
was just
worth.
thinking that.
That magic shop
I got
really
ripped off.
rinsed you, yeah.
Wow.
I didn't get much for that at all. Oh, I should have asked you first. Yeah, well. I'm sure it'll be
Can
fine.
it be traced back to you, is the question.
No. Not at all.
Is that why we had to leave today and not tomorrow?
Look, okay, we had to leave today because Zara was going to change her mind. We had to go.
Just next time, study your mark before you lift it, because some marks are a little too rich for the likes of us.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll say of that moment, you guys have a little bit of chatter. The time comes where you know it's to swap. But it's going to be good to swap watch. Timothy is snoozing by the fire at this point, so you don't need to worry too much about him. But you can wake the others up to switch over. So you guys will head off to sleep. We have Zara and Fennel. So similar thing. I'll need a mind-based roll, so 2 mind, unless there's something else you want to use for it. I'm open to suggestions, but either, well, one of you do it with a boon, so at least 1 dice, a 4 would be a success, but you can decide between yourselves.
You have the higher mind, I believe.
No, my mind's only 1. My
Oh, so
soul,
is mine.
my soul's good, but mind is 1.
Oh, okay.
I would
My-
allow world
my
to come
world
into
is-
this, yeah.
My world is also 1.
Oh, my world's 2. I can do a world.
Okay.
I'll do
I
a
think we
world.
split up these watch parties poorly.
Yeah, this is for future. You know what to do. Yeah, I'll let you do 2 world if you want to, because
world
it's
and
survival
goblin.
based. So You'll get different information, but I'll let you do that.
That's a 5.
Okay. There's 1 5.
It's a singular 5.
Okay, cool. Mixed success.
Hmm.
All right. Hey, it's still success, just a mixed one. I will say your night goes uneventful as well, but there is a moment if you guys have anything you want to speak about together.
So, Benno.
And at that moment, I've realised who I volunteered to take watch with. Yeah. What's up?
Have you enjoyed your adventure so far?
Yeah, I think it's good. We made some friends. We did a shortcut. You know, it's as an adventure goes, pretty good. How about you? You know, this is out your comfort zone. How's this going for you?
It very much is out of my comfort zone. It is going well so far. Many things could have gone wrong and have not gone wrong, so that is good. I would also kind of like just to say thank you for asking me. I realize I'm not always the coolest in the town, and I'm aware that I'm mainly Glimmer's friend, but I don't not like you and Theon.
I will choose to take that as a compliment.
That's I did mean it as a compliment.
I know. I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. It was a compliment. It's okay. It's okay. As I said to Glimmer, we knew each other. It's a small village. We're here. You know, it's a big world. It's scary for all of us. We are all in the same boat.
Yes, I'm aware that was probably just only us four in the year at school, you know, and I wasn't the coolest.
Do you think I was the coolest? Why do you think I found, you know, my old man? I was the youngest sibling of 7 siblings. As hierarchy ladders goes, up, I'm down there.
I am the youngest of 3. I understand to some extent.
It's not fun being the
It is
smallest
not
and
fun.
youngest.
No, it is not.
But
you're very you're impressive with a sword.
Thank you. That's all Julian's doing. Admittedly, I think I get on his nerves a little bit, but he was the one that recommended me to the guild, and you've got a letter, so evidently you're good as well.
No, just what happens in my family is at this time, the healers go out into the world, so I think it was just more part of that than anything. Plus, my father's kind of a big deal. But I am not. So.
Do you think we're ready? Because I know that you don't think you're ready, but do you think I'm ready? Do you think
I
Glenn
don't
is
know.
ready?
Do you think you are ready? How do you know if you are ready?
Absolutely fucking not.
Oh. Really? Because that is not the impression that you give out.
Sometimes in this world, the way I've been taught is if you do stuff with enough confidence, something good will come of it. You fake it till you make it.
So you lie and then good things happen?
No, I go with the flow. I fully knew that, you know, taking the shortcut might not have been the best, but it didn't, right? We made a new friend, and I'll point to Timothy.
I do
banana
adore
sleep.
Timothy, yes.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to take the risks.
See, my father always told me that when it came to healing, there can be no mistakes because people will actually die and every choice matters. So I do not take risks. Otherwise, someone may die.
Okay. Has someone died due to a sheep bite?
Not that I have treated, but it could get infected. Their arm could drop off. They could lose bleeding, and then they die. So it could happen.
What percentage of that is the could? Out of 100%, is it like 10%? Is it 5%?
It's not very big, but the fact that it exists means that it could very well happen.
So what you need to do is don't focus on the tiny it could. Focus
But
on
it could.
It might not.
But
This
it
didn't
could.
happen. This. Look, all 4 of us here currently go into the guild.
There's 5 of us now because of Timothy.
Yeah, Timothy is my bad. I'm very tired. I don't like early mornings. The 5 of us, right? Who thought that this could happen?
Well, I certainly did not.
Exactly. Always go with the flow. Always see what happens. Don't worry about the small stuff. Worry about the big things. And as cow bites go, that's very small stuff.
This has been a wonderful talk, and whilst I appreciate your enthusiasm, I'm not going to change my entire thought process overnight, Fennel. I will still consider everything before taking a risk. However, I will try and take a risk when it comes to something that isn't involving healing.
And Brian is what matters. Doesn't matter if you fail or if you succeed. The try is that matters.
Failing whilst healing matters, but
Wait, skip
if
over
it's
that.
not, if it is, for example, whether I take a shortcut on a journey or not, maybe I will take a shortcut in the
We're
future.
We're making progress.
Yes. Development, I believe it is called.
Yeah. There you go. Character development.
I look to a camera.
What the fuck are you saying to?
Okay,
Oh,
I
God.
think we should wake up the others now. The sun seems to be rising.
I think that
All
was
right.
way more emotional than I thought. Absolutely. And I'll chuck a stone at Theon to wake him up.
Yeah, there you go. Get hit by a
Get back in the
stone.
mood.
Take one off your defense.
I'll
I'm
gently
joking.
wake up Glimmer, just like, Glimmer, it is time to wake up now.
Hey, Theon!
Ugh,
Morning.
I'm awake. Stop throwing them at me.
I have to say, I've never slept in a hammock before, but thanks, Fennel, for letting me use it whilst you were on watch. I didn't ask. Sorry.
What? Did you learn that from?
I can jump. Come on.
I'll pack my hammock and
Yeah.
get ready for the day.
You pack up all your stuff. Timothy is still with you. Because I don't want to face that wrath. I will say, Glimmer, you notice your food supply is probably halved. Although you said you packed way more than 2 days, so maybe it's not that much of an issue. But you think Timothy might have gotten into it during the night to eat a chunk?
Do I notice, like, crumbs on Timothy's?
Oh yeah. Whatever the food was, you notice remnants of it across Timothy's little fur where you think his mouth might be.
Cheeky.
Well, I don't know what Timothy eats, but so far we haven't found anything that he doesn't eat.
Oh, I could have
That's
killed
what
him
matters.
that way.
Don't you dare poison our boy.
Next time.
For the record, Glimmer did not pack chocolate.
Because he's now canonically a dog. All right, yeah. You pack up your camp and you set off on your way. I will need a a roll from one of you, whoever wants to helmet, to kind of lead the way through the forest, or the remainder of the forest, to get through.
Not me.
I would say yes, but I also know what happened last time. But also, if someone else wants to tell the helm, they're more than welcome to.
Don't worry, everyone. I know where we're going.
Do you though?
Yeah. Look, it's that way.
Are you rolling, or are you just telling people?
No, I'm gonna roll. I will probably do 2 world for this.
Sounds good.
Using survival.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
Try and figure out where we're going. There's a mixed success.
Okay. Theon, you, maybe by sheer dumb luck or by some kind of skill, you're not sure, you manage to kind of remember very quickly that sunrise in the east, sets in the west. You know, the city is pretty much west from the village, so there's a minute where you kind of have to kind of course correct from where Fennel had been leading you. You've not got much further. You think it's probably going to add a couple of hours onto your journey, but you're able to correct yourselves, leading away from where the sun is rising currently, in the direction of the village. You spend a good sort of chunk of time, a couple of hours, finding your way back. You do find the path again, though you don't have to traverse it. You can kind of go parallel across the forest if you wish to.
Shortcut worked. Good
Did?
job.
It did. Well done. A risk
job,
that
Fennel.
paid
Next.
off.
Exactly.
Let's not test that any further. Shall we stick to the path?
That sounds
I
like
mean,
a good idea.
it's there. We may as well. At this point, the shortcut worked. And I'm sure
Well
we've
done.
not lost any time at all.
Just us like, ooh.
It's 5 days later.
It's very Emperor's New Groove map of like, how did we get here?
Yeah, exactly.
Disney, please sponsor us. No, but you, as you're traversing and as you are clipped back onto the path to help you along your way, the forest is definitely obviously denser at this point, even going back onto the path. You definitely see movements along the way of certain creatures and bits and pieces like that. Nothing really is coming near you. Timothy is still like hammering random shit along the way, as is his nature. As he occasionally finds berries or other sort of bits of fruit that have fallen from trees that he can eat along the way, so it doesn't do too much into your supply packs. But probably about halfway, about midday on the next day, you come into a part of the forest where it becomes slightly less dense, and there's some elements of what almost looks like ruined stonework around. Is there anything anyone does?
It's a monument, Fennel.
Hey, told you. Looking around to see if anybody believes him at this moment.
Guess even a broken clock's right twice a day, right?
It's been 2 days
Well,
for sure.
Yes. What does it look like? It is some kind of monument, or is it like a broken down house? Is it a wall? Is it a graveyard? Who knows? I would like to look.
I was going to say, you're asking me and your cool ability. Yeah, you can have a look. You tell me what you want to roll for it. I'll let you argue most things.
Alright, hang on, let me pull up the cheat sheet again so I can remember what. Logic, memory, tact. Okay, it's got to be a mind and a world, which aren't great. So I'll just.
I mean, again, I'd let you do gods because I'd basically let you break the fourth wall, but you don't have to take that.
That's fine. I have failed.
Okay. You look it all over. You think it's probably just some ruins. There's a couple of thoughts in your mind, I'd say, of, you know, there's talk about shrines in the world. That you do know that there's sort of like old remnants of like where people lived and stuff. It could just be a bunch of stonework. It could be a bunch of rocks. Fennel was pointing to rocks earlier when he said it was a monument. Who knows? So you're not 100% sure about what it definitely could be, but just a couple of thoughts flit into your mind.
I do not know what this is, I'm afraid. It's just a pile of rocks.
So many things are.
Yeah. Shall we investigate? Because, you know, adventure. It's something new and exciting.
I mean, we did save time on the shortcut, so...
Yes.
Exactly.
Is this a risk we take?
I mean, it's there. We can see it.
Yeah. We're just
Let's go.
looking a little closer, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. It sounds good.
Okay. Timothy bounds after you. I'm going to say that he just does whatever you guys do. I'm not going to make too much of a thing about that. All right. Yeah, you bound a little bit closer into this bit. You see a mixture of things, which is cracked stonework, roots that are sort of spouting through what looks like it used to be stone floors. Moss is covering it, so there's a moment where you're walking across it where it feels like it could just be sort of the grass or the sort of dirt of the forest, but you soon start to realise that it's just kind of moss covering it. Various bits broken down. For anybody, and I'll let you all make a check if you wish to, that wants to look a little bit closer or to find anything of particular interest, I'll let you tell me what you want to roll to do that. I'll let you use most things, even if it isn't. We suspend a little bit of disbelief. So, for example, if you're moving things out of the way to try and see if there's anything underneath, I would let you roll a body, for example.
I was going to ask if I could do that.
Absolutely.
Probably what I would do.
So you guys roll whatever you want to, and then we'll go around and see if you've rolled what you rolled and what you're looking for.
I think I'm going to go with mind and world, because
Perfect.
mind kind of logic and world with lore combo. So I'll roll 4d6.
Perfect.
I rolled a body and a world
Okay.
to move stuff. I'll figure that out. I didn't get a single thing.
Yeah, Glimmer doesn't know shit.
That's out of 5 dice.
Whew, okay. Sure. So Glimmer didn't get any success either. No? Theon?
Not even close.
Zara?
I'll take my early roll from earlier, 'cause I don't think I should have done anything differently.
I'm gonna roll
Other
for
than just
Timothy. I'm
Please, Timothy, help us.
Double sixes for Timothy, come on.
Timothy's a strong boy.
Where are those helpful tour pamphlets when you need them?
Yeah, 100%. Timothy is a strong boy. He's also a worldly boy for some reason. So I'll roll a body and a world. So similar to what you did, Fennel. He's just copying you, smashing stuff with his
I
hammer.
just want to state, Timothy is as strong as I am.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
He's holding that massive mallet.
Yeah, I know.
That fits.
He's a strong little
That
furball.
fits.
Okay, mixed success. He got a 6, a 5, and then 2 2s and a 1. Okay.
Oh, God.
But only Timothy knows what's going on. He cannot tell us.
Timothy, who can't communicate.
Sorry, is this what's that to me? Someone's trapped down the well?
I mean, basically, Timothy starts smashing bits of rock, kind of jumping around bits and pieces. And I'll say at one point he starts jumping up and down somewhat excitedly. Thank God you guys got Timothy. I'm now on board with the pet.
Yeah.
But he starts jumping up and down excitedly, a little ways away from you all.
What is it, boy? What is it?
I think he's trying to tell you that someone is trapped in a well.
Is there even a well nearby? I don't know where we are.
I don't know. Timothy might have found one.
There's nothing to steal here, and I have no interest whatsoever.
Okay, you all approach Timothy, regardless of if you're interested or not, because I need the story to go somewhere. And you see Timothy jumping up and down over what appears to be two fairly large cellar doors, ones that would open sort of like that. At the edge of some broken bits of stone. He's definitely shattered some stonework that was on the top of it that is splintered to the sides. It is covered in bits of moss and some vines are coming out from underneath it. But yeah, there's two sort of cellar doors there if you want to go down and check it out.
There might be something.
If this wasn't a sacred... Yeah, I hope this wasn't a sacred stone that Timothy just smashed up.
You see the face
Oh, yeah,
of some kind of
about it
saint. No, I'm joking.
New and exciting opportunity.
I fling the doors open.
Okay, yeah, you fling the doors open. Bits of vines and stuff just scatter everywhere.
Fine, I guess we're going in then.
Of course
That's
we
the
are.
spirit.
It's right here.
It's
I
what Timmy was.
was
Yeah, it is
being
what Tim
sarcastic.
was. Timmy's already down the stairs.
I can't go with you.
A plume of dust kind of comes over you for a minute where you have to kind of like bat it away and makes you sneeze. But yeah, you're all going down, I assume.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Yes, okay.
So
Reluctantly.
reluctantly, fine. You're last. Okay. The staircase the staircase goes down. Some stone steps go down. There's, like I say, sort of vines crawling up the walls. It smells quite damp, almost a little bit rancid, but it doesn't assault your nose too badly. Timothy's down the stairs already. But as you traverse down, it opens up into a fairly low stone chamber. There's some cracked pillars that lean against the walls and some faded carvings which depict some figures kind of kneeling, but it's faded quite a lot. But they are kneeling before what looks like it could almost be rays of light. There are, however, in the room with you, or in this part of the room with you, two skeletons that just lie slumped near the wall. They look like they've got some armor and some weapons, but that have rusted and corroded over years of kind of being there. There is a door on the other side, though. What do you want to do in this room?
Could I look at the iconography
Sure.
and do a double gods roll?
Of course you can. Yeah, go for it. Please do.
So 4 dice. 1 1, 2 2s, 1 6.
Okay, so mixed success. The name of the god doesn't come to you, or the name of whatever entity that this is kind of a potential shrine to, and you do get the idea that this is a shrine to something. Doesn't come to you. But the depictions at least make you think that they are praying in some way to some kind of light. So light kind of is a key word that kind of fluctuates in your mind through this.
Okay, I am getting a vibe about light. That's all I'm really getting.
But it's so dark in here.
Hey, look, there's a door.
Yeah.
I know.
Sure, yeah, okay, yeah. You go to open the next door?
Yes.
Yeah, opens. The only light in this room is the small bit of light that's kind of filtering through the sort of left open cellar doors that have enlightened the chamber that you're currently in and start to light up the chamber a little bit. This chamber, as you step in, it's pretty dark, I'll say, at this point with this one. There's a little bit of light leaching in, but not much. You can hear movement above you, but it feels fairly uneventful in here, at least at the moment. I will say, from a sort of, as your eyes adjust,
ominous.
yeah. Never. As your eyes adjust a little bit, you do see what seems like the shape of a potential door on the other side, though.
As I hear the noise above me, I'll do a quick count of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this isn't Theon playing a prank. Maybe we keep it a little bit quiet?
That sounds like a good idea.
Yes.
And Theon pickpocket the skeletons while no one's looking.
Of course you can. You tell me what role you're doing.
Well, I want to do this unnoticed, so I'm going to use one of my details, which is pickpocket, and I'm going to have a boon if I do a shadow and a body check.
Go for it. Yeah,
So I'm
please
gonna
do.
that. Damn. It is still a mixed success, though.
Okay.
That was one.
Okay.
One.
Okay. For you, Theon, you start to kind of investigate the bodies. You look over the sort of weapons and the armor that they've got. You know it is rusted beyond any kind of useful aspect to it. And will probably hinder you even with your sort of just couple of daggers. This is not stuff that you'd want to use. It is years and years old, decades of rust and decay. You do find a satchel on one of them that feels like it's got a couple of bottles of something in. And as you try to carefully move it, you do it with just a little bit too much force for a change. And as you do, the bones of the skeleton just scatter down, making quite a loud noise. You, as you open the satchel, will find 2 healing potions. So feel free to mark those down. Fennel, you're in the other room. The noise startles whatever is above you. And you feel something, or very quickly you feel and see something, which is one quite tiny little puffballs. At first you think maybe it's Timothy jumping up at me, but then you see the coloring's wrong. They've got more of a sort of purplish blue hue to them, and the wings that are squeaking as this thing throws itself kind of at your face for a minute. And then you see another thing flitting around as you guys will go into a combat as these 2 fluff bats attack you.
I love them. Can we adopt
I was
them?
gonna guess that was their name.
Wait till you see what they look like.
I would like to adopt them, but one's attacking my face.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh,
Okay.
but he's just being a little guy.
He is just
He's
being
a
a
little
little
guy.
My nose off!
So, we'll go into combat. So there's 2 modes to combat in this, which is tactical mode, where you can kind of position, set up, make decisions. Then there's a duel mode. I'm going to say because this thing acted first, based off a noise, it will get to decide first what it's doing. We will go basically back and forth. So this thing will have a turn. One of you will have a turn. You can decide between yourselves at that moment. Maybe Fennel, who's getting reactions to this. It will then go back to the second enemy because there's another thing flitting around. Then it will go to you guys, and you guys will get to finish your turn. So you each get a turn you each get an action in a round, or something you can do in a round. But it'll go back and forth between you guys. So this little bat guy will go first. I'll say as you see it, you hear a quite piercing squeak as this thing that kind of vibrates as it kind of comes at you. I'm going to roll to see what action it does. Great, the one that I wanted. So this tiny little buff ball will slam face first into you, Fennel.
Yeah.
It is going to do its needle bite, which is only a d4, you'll be thankful to know. So it rolls a d4
friendly.
plus its body.
Only.
I crit. So let me just roll that again. Okay, only one more on that. So that is a 5, 6, 7. So that is actually, it's only using its kind of natural thing. You've got a weapon, right?
I do.
Okay, so it probably gets a -1 to that, so that'll be a 6. So it is a 6 to jump into your defense and then your hit points.
Okay, so does it, as in it will take 6 away from my defense, or do I split it between the two?
It will take 6 into your defense. It always goes into your defense first.
Cool. That will my defense is currently 14, so that means I am currently on 8.
Cool. Okay. In which case, then you manage to. It kind of forces itself. Yeah. Some people have got very good defense. Yeah. It forces itself against your armor. It bites into your armor. It kind of squeaks a little bit in pain as it tries to bite down on the metallic armor that Julian sort of lent you on your journey. And that's its turn. So I'll throw it over to you guys. Whoever wants to act can act. I'll say, Fenno, you're probably.
Act first,
yeah, I was going to say, yeah, you're probably in a duel right now, so it probably behooves you to act.
If I stab it, people would hate me, so I'm not going to stab it straight away.
I won't show what it looks like. No one will know.
No, but I know how cute it is. I would like to try and grab it and just throw it off me.
Okay, yeah, sure. I will let you decide what you are using to do that. So it won't necessarily be an attack because you're just trying to get it away, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You can decide whether it's just pure strength of just grabbing and throwing, or if there's something you want to use to it.
Out of pure reaction, there's no sort of tactics to it. It's literally just out of instinct of there's a thing on me.
Yeah.
Throw it back to where it came from.
Yeah.
That's two bodies, so 6.
Yeah.
3, 6. Oh, come off it. No. No, that's
all right.
2 1s, 2 3s, 2 4s.
Oh boy. Okay, yeah. You try to grab it, but it's flittering too fast around you, and you don't quite manage to get a hold of it at all. Okay, it will go back to the other little bat's turn.
I think as that's happening, I would like to shout back, "Can I stab it?" to the others.
Why are you asking me?
Just get it, Fennel. Come on.
We have Timothy.
Timothy's not attacking us. These guys are.
I mean, that's valid.
Valid.
Cover Timothy's eyes if I do so. He's only young.
Oh yes, Theon, are you even in the room?
No,
Are you
not
still in the
room.
other room?
He's in the other room.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Probably swiftly deciding to stay there.
Yeah, valid. A completely unleading question. Out of Glimmer and Zara, who went into the room first after Fennel? For no reason at all. I can roll a die instead if you want me to.
I think probably Glimmer because we said that Zara was sort of reluctantly entering the room at all.
Yeah, that.
So yeah, probably Glimmer.
Alright, let me roll a d6, see what this little guy does. 1 again. Alright, this one, another one flies at your face, Glimmer, and tries to bite down. That is not a very good roll. It is a crit miss and a 1, so it tries to bite, but is kind of confused. Doesn't quite know what to do and doesn't manage to land a hit. So I'll throw it back over to you guys. There are no more enemies. It was only these 2 bats, so it is all of your turns now, so you'll each get a chance to do something. If you're engaging in sort of physical combat, you will get an action to hit it. If you're just doing something tactically in the background, you can equally do that. You get 2 actions then.
I think Glimmer's just gonna thwack it.
Nice.
With her. There is a spell called Fracture, which costs 3 spirit points, and it deals 1d6 physical damage.
Yeah.
The target suffers -2 defense or -3 if they're exposed.
Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, these guys have not got much defense, so this could make or break them. Okay, so the one on you, it has not got a ranged attack, so you will be able to just roll naturally. No sort of boon or bane to it. You roll your, what is it, a d6? Did you say?
I'm just checking because I can't remember how to cast spells. Bear with.
I don't think spells can't
magic
miss.
Yeah,
Yeah,
spells
they can't miss,
They deal one
and they
damage.
can't crit.
They
Can
can't miss, but they can't crit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
So
Yeah.
what do I roll?
I think you
You
still
just roll your damage.
Yeah, you still roll your damage. It's just
Roll
you
whatever
can't
the
miss.
damage
Yeah.
is.
Okay, so I just straight roll damage. I don't roll to
No,
hit.
yeah, you just straight roll damage.
Yeah, obviously. 'Cause I can't.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
It's alright.
So I get 1d6 physical damage, which is 3. And then they get -2 defense or potentially -3 if they're exposed.
You rolled a 3, which is that's one bat's entire defense. So it is now got no defense. It's broken. So you manage to thwack it quite hard that it's kind of hovering a little bit dazed. So for the rest of you, because its defense is broken, you will be able to step up your die against that one bat, and I believe it's an auto crit. Let me double check.
If I next attack it, that might get vicious.
So, and this is until Glimmer's next go that it's broken. So, so its defense is 0, lasts until the end of the attacker's next turn. So whenever Glimmer goes next, attacks against them crit, and attackers get a boon. So you would roll a higher die on it. So it's still your guys' turn because there's no more of them. You've got Theon or Zara.
I'd probably go next before you get in the room, and I think I would panic. I would see that they're attacking my friends, but I don't know how injured they are. So I've got I've got a spell called Pierce. It costs 3 spirit points.
Okay.
Deal 1d6 light damage that ignores
Okay.
defense.
Amazing. All right. Are you going to go for the
Because I
one that's already
thought
dazed?
If they live in the dark, maybe they don't like the light.
100%. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. You'll get a boon on this. So where it's normally a D6, did you say?
Yeah.
It's a D8 now instead. So you get to step up the dice to the next die. So if you roll your D8,
Nice.
you could one-shot this.
6.
You do 6 damage to it. It is still up, just.
Oh. Boo.
The boons stack.
Don't ask me these kind of questions. For this, I'm going to say no. You're fighting a bat. You're fine.
We have to be sure.
Huh?
Does Timothy get a turn?
Timothy will get a turn. Do you want me to decide what Timothy does, or do you want to decide what Timothy does? I mean, Jake
Could you
gets a
just
turn
roll
first.
and see
Sure.
what he randomly does?
Yeah, sure. I'll roll and see what he randomly does. But let's let Theon do whatever he's going to do first.
No, Theon doesn't get a turn. Timothy
Yeah.
kills
Theon
Theon
left us.
before Theon even gets in.
I'm happy for that time.
You want me to do? All right. Okay. Well,
I'm not
let's-
in the room. I'm not in
let's
the
do
room.
creatures,
No,
so
get Theon in.
what? Theon, up to you. You or Timothy.
Okay. I will take my turn. I will move into the room.
Yeah.
Putting the satchel of healing potions on me.
Yeah.
Drawing my 2 daggers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know how far the room is, but
I'll let you
I
get into
imagine I can
melee.
probably
Yeah,
get to
yeah.
one that's. Yeah, I'll get into melee with the one that's nearest.
Yeah.
And
I'll say the
try and
dazed one.
Hit it.
Yeah.
I'll engage.
Engage.
Oh, it's dazed, so that's a.
Yeah.
It's a boon, so it's a d6.
Yep.
So that's 4 on the dice.
Yeah, it only had 1 HP left, so you kill this
Oh.
one. Yeah.
Boo.
You stab into this cute little bat, cute little purple fluffy bat with wings that falls to the floor.
Bad about it.
I'm absolutely going to make you feel bad about it.
Step into it, and then I'll throw it onto the floor and go, "Food for Timothy. Let's go."
I mean, maybe.
Is Timothy a carnivore?
Well, you've not tested
We don't
it
know
yet.
what he does.
We've not
We
tested
don't know
it
what
yet.
it is.
I don't think I've been given that detail because I don't think Ash expected it to be adopted. So we'll see.
All you can say is you're welcome, Ash.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah.
Who knows
Play
what,
Legends of Akeroth.
what duck hides behind those eyes in Timothy?
Those
It's a stretch
hollow
goal.
eyes. Yeah. I will have a card of what Timothy looks like just for this, so people know, because he's adorable. All right, it's Timothy's
He's fun.
turn, I guess. I'll roll to see what he does if you're letting me have agency of him. 1, he does his hammer bonk. So on the one that's in front
Hammer?
of, yeah. I guess we suspend disbelief as he jumps into the air with exceeding strength and bonks this little guy. He rolls a d6 against the bat. He rolled a 1. He missed. He doesn't quite get the height he needs. So unfortunately, he misses, and we come back to the start of combat. So there is one bat left. It will take its turn. Its friend has died. It is very angry. What does it do? Okay. It's going to bite at you again, Fennel. But you see, it's going to start to try to move at the same time. 1, it misses. It comes back around to you guys. It's going to start to move, but it's still probably within reach of you in
I
particular.
will like to swing at it with my sword.
Please do.
So it does say a d6 plus primary, but can be used as two-handed, and damage die becomes a d8. So I'm going to use it two-handed.
Nice.
And then primary, I assume, is the little dot under my stat.
Yes,
so
it is,
it'll be my dice plus 3.
Sure.
I miss.
Did you roll a 1? Okay. I mean, there's only one of these things left, so it's kind of all of your turn, really. But you see Fennel completely swing and a miss. It's quite dark into the area of where he is, so he's just swinging blindly at this point.
I knew I wasn't ready.
Glimmer is gonna cast
Sarah's words
fracture
come into your
again,
mind. Go for it. Yeah, please do.
because clearly this needs to be sorted. Right. Oh, 6. She does 6 damage.
That's a crit, so I think you roll again. So you get
Is
to
it a
Spells
spell?
can't crit.
Oh, you can't. Of course you
Yeah,
can't.
spell cat crit.
Thank you. Just testing you all. 6. All right. Yeah, you've broken its defense completely, so it can't act anymore. Even though I don't think it's going to get another opportunity to attack. And then it takes another 4 points of damage. So it is still up. It's looking pretty hurt.
Oh, come on.
Whoever wants to go next.
I don't know. My role is to heal. You can go, Theon. You seem to do well at stabbing.
Okay, I'll go stab it. I'll move up to it and engage.
Please do.
Is it broken?
It is broken, yeah.
D6. That is 4 damage.
4. More than you needed. It only had 3 HP left. Theon, how would you kill this little bat?
I do the exact same thing. I skewer it, and then I fling it to the ground and go,
Okay.
Timothy, food time.
Timothy starts munching on these things. It's a carnivore now.
Oh, well, that sure is handy that Timothy would eat these.
High in protein. It's good for his little belly.
Does he
Now
have
we'll get
a
to
belly?
see if he evolves when
think
he
it's
eats
still
things that are
belly.
similar to him.
Does he gain? Is it like Kirby where it gains the ability?
Who's Kirby?
It's from a book I read.
Oh, right, okay.
From, it's a company called Nintendo or something like that. I don't know. Old book.
Alright.
Sponsors of the show. No, I'm
Historic
joking.
film.
If I just say it enough, people might believe it. But anyway. Yeah, you've defeated these bats.
Okay. So maybe this was a risk that we shouldn't have taken because you have a bat bite. Let me look, and I'll kind of come and start fussing.
It's not that bad. It's fine. It
could get
fine.
infected. At least let
I
me
did
look.
it. It didn't hit me. It took a chunk out my armor, but I'm fine. I'm fine.
Yeah, you see two
Okay.
little needle points in the armor. Strong bite.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is a strong bite.
2 little needle bites did 6 damage.
Don't worry though, guys, because I found these healing potions on those things that we just killed. So
Oh, great.
maybe
That
it was a
is
risk that
The
paid off.
entire point of me being here has just been cancelled out. I could go home.
No,
Well,
because what?
as the healer, you should hold on to these, obviously.
Yes.
Do you think?
Yeah.
What if I was to go down? Surely
Then-
one of you should have it as like a basic first aid.
But if you were to go down, then we could give you your own healing because you would have it on
Yeah.
you.
But what if I land on them and break the glass?
Then you would absorb up the healing potion.
I don't think
Okay,
it doesn't
Tina.
work like osmosis.
Zara.
It has to go in.
Sorry, you take one.
I'll
Somebody else take
one.
one.
I will take one. Who is not very strong?
All of us.
Well, at this point, I would say me, but normally I am.
Glimmer, why don't you take the other one?
Take the other one.
Okay.
Because I trust you the most out of everyone.
Yeah, to your
That
friends.
seems reasonable.
That is not to say that I do not trust you. It's just Glimmer is my best time gal.
My gal pal.
I think that's the phrase that people say.
I've heard it before, yeah.
It is a phrase I've heard.
Exactly.
Anyway, there is another
There's a
door.
door.
There is another door, yeah.
Maybe we should not go through another door. What if there are
I
more
think we should.
bats?
Then we'll
What if
kill
the
them.
police-
Easy.
Hmm.
More potions.
Why don't we open the door and just like stick our heads through?
Okay, but if there are more bats, I will have told you so.
That's
And
fine. I'll fling the
Fine
door.
by me.
Door opens easily. So, this chamber is wider than the others. Its walls are lined with old metal frames and what look like almost tarnished mirrors mounted onto stone stands. A thin beam of pale light is coming from somewhere above, and as you look, you see a small slit that kind of goes up into the world. It's striking one of the mirrors and then kind of scatters a bit of a dim reflection onto the floor. Across from where you are, you can see that there is another door that stands sealed with faint runes. What do you do?
Can I like use some kind of magical vibes
Mhm. Yeah, sure.
to read the runes?
Yeah, of course
Yes,
you can. Yeah.
roll for vibes.
And roll for vibes. Realistically, this is double soul because it's just magic, right?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so I have 2 for soul, so I'll just roll 46.
Mm-hmm.
That is 2 1s, a 3, and a 5, so a partial success.
Partial success. You can't read all of them. You maybe were talking a little bit too much in your runes class that day as you sort of flash back in your mind.
What? Me?
Yeah. You read a rune that seems to be talking about light, and something that Zara said earlier about people praying to light comes to your mind. And it is near what looks like a sort of almost where a keyhole would be. So there's something about light on the door, but you're not sure exactly why.
I think this door is locked with some kind of light lock. Maybe we need to shine a light into the lock.
There
To
is some
unlock it.
light there, and there is a mirror there.
Did
Yes.
You,
That.
yes, but also, did you not just attack the bat with light?
Yes, I did. It lit
Is
up the
light
room.
lightning? Are they the
Just-
same?
Could you not just do that and attack it with light?
Attack the door with the lights? Why would I do
Yeah.
that?
I mean, it's just a door. Why don't we just open it?
It is locked, though. That is the thing.
How do you know?
She just said
Just
it was
has a lock.
locked.
I don't know if it's been locked. I just
Actually,
know that
Glimmer, did you try the door? Maybe it is not
That's
locked.
what I'm saying.
I didn't try the door.
I'm gonna go try the door.
There's no handle to try it, so you can't open it.
I push on the door.
Doesn't open.
It's clearly a push door.
Okay.
Oh my god.
If what I'm hearing right is light, and trying to faff about with mirrors might be a faff, if you just attack it with your light spell again.
Well, first of all, I think I would like to try the mirrors first because I can only do so many spells a day. And if I waste them all on light attacking a door, then I will become
But it would be
useless.
really cool about bending the rules, and I physically heard God mouth fuck.
God might have forgotten that someone had a light-based spell when he rolled the dungeon.
Is light the same as lightning though?
No, I think they are different.
Did you say it was lightning or light damage? Because I heard light
heard
when
light.
originally said it. Yeah, so light.
It is light.
Yeah. So same thing. However, I will absolutely give you a boon if you try to do the mirrors first.
Let's try to do the
Because-
mirrors
Are you
first.
bribing us, sir?
You can't break
Because
the fourth
I know
wall.
for a fact. I know that Luke adores the mummy as much as I do, so if there's mirrors and a light beam, I'm gonna do
Don't
that.
call out where I've got it from. Original thinking here. No,
Yeah,
100%.
Glimmer just says to Fennel, look, I don't know, I just feel like these mirrors were here for a reason, and
As
maybe
they
we
are
should
talking, I will go and move the mirrors.
try.
I let you have Timothy. I now feel justified in letting you have Timothy. Sure. What rolls are you doing to move the mirrors into the right place to get the beam of light to hit the door? Because I'm
Aw.
assuming that's what we're trying to
Okay.
do.
I presume
you would-
body at some point.
Yeah.
'cause I'm moving
Strength of
it.
moving it. Yeah.
But if I do,
I was thinking also mind, but if you've got good
Yeah.
mind is your
I don't
logic.
have good mind,
It's up to
but
you.
I've
What are you
got
trying to?
good gods.
I'll let you because you mentioned the mummy. You're speaking to the fourth wall yet again. No, yeah, go for it. Yeah, divine favor from.
So, body and gods is 4 that I'm rolling.
Okay.
A 1, a 3, a 4, and a 5.
Okay, so that's 2 successes because I gave you a boon because I'm desperately trying to get you to do what I want you to do. Yeah, you.
What? No, surely not.
Are you punishing thinking outside the box, God?
No, I'm not. I was actually very impressed when you went, wait, you've got a light-based spell, and I went, wait, I didn't check if you had a light-based spell. You move the mirrors into the positions they need to be. It takes a couple of minutes to get them quite where you need to, and a few you have to sort of move with a little bit of force because they've been there for some time. But the final mirror is moved into the right position, hits where this light rune says, and you hear a distinctive clunk as the door starts to swing open.
I hope you don't mind, but I just did that whilst you were talking.
Yes. And it looked kind of
Thanks,
cool.
Sarah.
but Thank you. Yeah, alright.
It
Thank you.
made sense.
Let's go through the door.
I was just said in mind, but something about resource points. It's fine. It's fine. Let's go.
Did I do something wrong? Is
No,
is
no,
Fennel now not
no.
happy with me?
Oh, dear.
He's just
Yeah, it'll be
being-
alright. I'll
Is
stop trying to
everyone
make a
mad
fire.
at me? Have I said something? Do you all hate me?
No, why would we hate you, Zara? You came with us.
Too
We're-
personal.
Yeah, I'm triggered.
Sorry,
Oh,
guys.
God.
Just
Okay.
working through
So
some things.
Great. We're so grateful to you, Zara. And that was really clever. So thank
It
you.
was really clever of you using the dull, boring method, but it's fine. Let's go.
A beam
Is
of
this
light
still part
comes
of
from
the
sky.
shortcut?
Yeah.
Let's go through the door.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Door.
Alright.
Okay.
You go through the door, sure.
Fine, you go through the door.
After doing what I wanted you to do and not cheesing the encounter, you go through the door and solve my puzzle instantly. Either way, you go into the next chamber. This chamber feels strangely still. Dust lies very thick on the floor, and the only sound is a bit of a distant drip of water through the shrine. You see a door on the other side, again, kind of the light that's vaguely filtering through from the other rooms leads into it. And you do see a door on the other side. This one doesn't appear to... This one has a handle, doesn't appear to be locked. Feels like a fairly simple door. I will say you hear a little bit of noise coming from the other side, though at least at this moment you can't quite distinguish exactly what it is.
Theon, do you want to go first?
Can I see anything?
Do you have night vision?
No. You
no.
can roll whatever you want to try and have some kind of awareness of what the sound might be, even though you were trying to look through a closed door.
So I rolled 2 mind, which is 2d6, and I got a 5 and a 4.
Fucking hell. You don't see anything because there's nothing to see. You do, however, you hear what sounds like footsteps on the other side of the door, fairly close to it. I'd say you'd probably hear the noise that a tennis racket makes as it kind of like gets like thrust back, that kind of very quickly. You hear that, you hear some kind of like movement in the air as something very large is drawn back instinctively as my camera goes in and out of zoom. So there is something on the other side of the door, something that sounds like it's preparing to do something.
Right, okay, I'm gonna go to that door and I'm gonna open it, alright? And if there's something on the other side, I'm gonna stab it, okay? And I need you guys to back me up.
Okay, I will. What could go wrong? I will
What could go wrong?
I will be with the other side of the door, and I'll my sword as soon as you open, as soon as you stab.
Sure.
Okay, ready?
Can Glimmer cast the spell Imprint?
Of course.
Mark a target, and if they complete an attack, spell, or limit break, repeat it.
Absolutely. Who are you doing it on?
Theon.
Nice. Okay. Sure.
I can't remember how much how many spirit points it costs, because it's 2 to 8 depending on which one of the activities it is, and I wrote it down and I can't find where I wrote it down. So,
how much spirit have you got left?
8.
8. I'll say it's 3 for the sake of this, and
Okay then.
people can come at me when they read the Legends of Akeroth rules when the book fucking comes out. No, tell me I'm wrong in the comments. No, yeah, we'll say 3.
Wow, that is the long game.
Yeah, basically looking for hatred months down the line. All right.
It's all engagement, right?
Hey, yeah. Whatever makes
Any
us go
publicity is
viral.
good
Yeah.
publicity.
Yeah. So I'll cast Imprint on Theon, so anything that Theon does, I repeat it.
Perfect. Okay. In which case then, I'm gonna put it down to a roll, Theon.
Yeah.
You're gonna open the door regardless. I will. I'm going to be fairly kind in this. We'll make it a shadow roll because you're both trying to kind of get the upper hand. Whatever you guys or this creature are trying to get the upper hand on the other. So it feels kind of skullduggery, kind of trying to stealth. So you roll 2 shadow. I'll roll 2 shadow for my thing. And whoever gets most successes gets the first action when you open the door.
I also got 2.
Oh, fuck. You have more shadow overall, though, so I'll put it in your favour, like you would in sort of D&D with Dex and Initiative.
Yeah.
This has not got as much shadow as you. All right, in which case then, you fling open the door. I will describe what you see first. So, you see a final chamber, which is circular in its nature, this kind of sanctum. In the middle stands a stone pedestal holding an old chest bound in bronze. Standing before you in this moment is a bird-like creature with a bronze plate covering its tummy, and it holds an oversized sword that it is currently lifting up to attack down with. It has heard you make a lot of ruckus through this adventure, through this little shrine.
What? We've not made any noise.
No, not at all.
We have.
And so it is poised to attack, being very territorial of its space. You, however, get the upper hand on whatever you're doing. So I will throw it over to you for the first turn. What are you doing?
I'm stabbing the fucker.
Stab the fucker, yeah, go for it. You roll a stab.
That's the terminology in the book, everybody.
Exactly.
Stab the fucker.
Am I right in saying that it's a blade that it has, so I wouldn't activate any of the...
Yes, it is a blade that it has, yeah.
Right, cool. That's a crit.
Okay. Yep.
So that's a total of 6 damage.
Now, just a practical question. When I repeat this, do I need to re-roll, or can we just double the damage that Theon just did?
I will allow you to forgo your turn in this round to double Theon's damage to yeah, if you wish to.
Blessed be Luke.
Yes, please.
Okay, so that'll be 12 damage altogether, yeah? 12 damage breaks its defense, so it is broken, so it cannot act. You were only 1 hit point away from making it unable to act anyway on the 6. So it kind of was one of those things regardless. Okay, so yeah, you stab out, and then this actually Glimmer, tell me what it looks like as you imitate Theon's action and break this creature's defense.
I think that she sort of whips her staff forward at the same time that Theon sort of lunges out to stab at this creature, and I think that you see a sort of ephemeral duplicate of the dagger that Theon has, just kind of like, you know, a couple centimeters behind it, just repeating the exact same action. So it's just like a kind of 1-2.
Nice.
And then as soon as it does that attack, instead of the knife coming back in Theon's hand, it just dissipates into nothingness.
Nice, I like that. Okay, yeah, 100%. So yeah, double daggers into this. It is broken and startled by whatever has happened, not expecting you to be as prepared as it was guarding this door. Okay, Fennel and Zara, what are you doing? This thing can't act.
So what I was going to do is gonna swing.
Go for it,
as
yeah.
soon as it was open. You said the damage is broken, so I up my damage die, right?
You do indeed.
So because my two-handed is a D8, that becomes a D10.
Yeah, it does become a D10. Yeah.
Cool. Just to clarify.
Yes, it does.
Why did I allow this to
What
happen?
have I done?
Yeah.
So that's a critical.
Woo!
Fuck it is. Yeah, you roll again.
So that's 10.
Yeah.
That's another
This is what
critical.
Fennel
What
was
a
saying.
Yes, Shane the
What a
crits.
team!
I mean, at least we've
So
shown
far
the
that-
whole spectrum of this game. Yeah,
So
go.
far, that's 20.
Yeah, 20. Go for it.
22.
Okay. This thing had 13
You know
HP
what?
left, so you tell me what it looks like as you completely overkill this cute little bird with its little shield tummy holding a big sword as Timothy watches in horror.
What do you
I
mean
think-
Timothy's joining in? For sure.
I think out of
100%.
pure sort of embarrassment,
Timothy eats it.
because he missed last time. He's crouched down,
Yeah.
holds his two hands, grips at hand. He remembers Old Man Julian's voice in his head over and over again. And as soon as he sees the 1-2 dagger, he just steps out and almost like uppercuts with a sword.
Mm-hmm.
But by the time he realizes it's only a small bird, it's far too late and just cleaves it in half.
You cleave it in half, and you hear the dung 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 as the shield over its belly just rotates around the floor, as this thing is completely and utterly decimated in space. You are left with this chamber in front of you, this stone pillar in the center holding a chest, and what you can see is a door on the other side.
Well,
I
that was
mean-
dignified for that bird.
We may not know what the fuck we're doing, but when we do it, we're pretty good at it. Come on, guys.
Just murdering people?
Okay.
This does not seem right.
What do
Maybe
you
we
think
are ready.
adventurers do?
They were going to attack us first.
You don't. Well, we're not going to know that now, are we?
It
It's
was
dead.
ready. It was ready. It was going to hit
Was
me.
it?
Yes.
I believe Theon. Anyway, look, there's a chest.
I know. I'm running over to it.
So am I.
Yeah.
Now we steal things? Steal things from dead birds?
Absolutely.
I do not know if this is what I
Is
signed up
it
for.
stealing or is it more just grave robbing?
Well, exactly, Glimmer, yes. Grave robbing
We've
is
made
not
the
good.
opposite.
Is it
choice.
stealing if they know you're there?
But it's dead, it does not know.
Exactly. If a tree falls in the woods and no one's there to see it, does it really fall?
Well, yes, it does.
Yes, it's 100% does.
Probably.
Right, the analogy doesn't quite work, but my point still stands.
I know that we grew up together in a village, but I feel like I don't know any of you very well.
Okay.
Well, we should at least take a look inside the chest. I mean, maybe its contents have been stolen from other people, and we should return it. Who's to
Fine,
say?
just go and look.
Yeah, we'll return it.
Okay. You opening it?
I don't think Theon's ever returned anything in his life.
Other than returning to the scene of the crime.
I'm silent.
But yeah, you open the chest. You see three things, Theon. You see a handful of coins, which works out to about 27 drachets, which is the currency of the land. You see what looks like a fairly pricey ruby, and you have a piece of parchment that is bound up at the moment. You would have to unfurl it to see what it says.
I take the coins and the ruby, and I go, there's boring paper in there as well.
Let's take a look at this, shall we?
I'll have a look at the paper.
Yeah.
Okay. I will say, Glimmer, make me probably a mind and soul roll to try and understand this.
Mind and
Fennel, as
soul.
you look at it, it's in a load of runes. There is a depiction of what looks like an orb and 4, maybe 5 creatures, but you can't quite work out what it is from the runes.
Does
Okay, so
does
one
Theon
one of
see
them
the
was
picture of the orb?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I see Theon's face?
On the orbs there. What did you roll, Glimmer? Sorry.
Sorry, one of them was cocked, so I just had to re-roll,
No
but
worries.
I've got 3 5s and a 6.
3 5s and a 6. Were any of those a 4 as well? Because I would give you a boon on this based on some information. Okay.
The other one was
So-
a 3.
So that's a full
Unless the
success
boon's
regardless. No, I won't say it does for this, but you've got a full success anyway, right? So
Yeah.
that's all good. Okay. In which case then, Glimmer, you begin to read a prophecy, which talks about, without the exact wording, talks about a lost orb, 4 souls who will join to be 5, and the world in Erwick changing for the better or for the worse. Time will tell. That's it.
Sorry, the thing that just popped into my mind is the meme. Is this play about us?
Basically, yeah.
Guys, I think this treasure was meant for us. And then Glimmer
Yeah, of
will
course it
relay
was.
what she read.
Oh. See? Good shortcut.
It could be any 5 rabbit folk, frog folk, dragon folk, elf, small ball of fur. It could be any.
Yeah.
And it mentioned the glowing orb. That's what
No,
Theon
it's not
stole
glowing.
before we
No,
left.
no, I can see it's not glowing. It's one shade. We're okay.
I mean, I have an orb in my equipment list, and I'll hold it out. Is it this?
Is it glowing?
Yeah,
It
it's
is
glowing.
an orb
Fuck
arcana one-handed. It's glowing.
It's glowing.
Is it this?
How did you
Is-
get that?
I have had it since the day of my birth.
That just makes things so much more complicated.
I think it's some kind of magic comes through it. Never really questioned it before. Just we all got one when we were born. Me and my sisters. My father.
Everyone got one. Ah, so it wasn't fucking-
Theon, you start to think maybe you were given the right price for it.
Yeah. All makes sense. Yeah.
Maybe it's a different orb. There are many orbs in the world.
No.
Maybe we should continue and get out of this because I feel that this is bigger than us.
Maybe if we show the prophecy to the guild, it'll help us get in.
Or they'll tell us off for killing
What?
this bird.
Fulfilling the
We
prophecy?
don't have to tell them that part.
Well,
It's
when they ask
self-defense.
us, where did you get this from? And we'll say, oh, it was underground where we
No,
killed
no,
some
no,
bats
no,
and then
no,
this
no,
bird.
no. Where did you get it from? We found it.
We did
I think
technically
Theon should
find
tell the
it.
story.
I'm good at saying that I found stuff.
Technically,
Even
we
when
did.
he didn't.
Yeah.
I always find things. It doesn't matter if it's in someone else's pocket.
Just saying.
Let's get out of this dark
There is another door.
pit.
Another door! I'm going over to it.
You open the door?
Yeah.
Okay. Sunlight greets you as you climb back to the surface
Oh.
through the other door.
Nice.
The forest.
I've never been
suddenly-
happier to see the sky.
But yeah, the forest suddenly feels brighter around you as the shrine's heavy shadows leave you behind. You travel on. It only takes a couple more hours, though that shrine didn't feel like it took too long. It seems to have given you an inordinate shortcut to the city, as if by
Oh.
magic.
Okay.
But as the road crests into a final hill, the land opens up before you, and New Erwick rises in brilliant tiers of white stone and gold filigree, its towers catching the sun like blades of light. You start to hear noise as you become closer and closer, or as you get closer and closer, as the markets are roaring with life behind the city walls. You can hear the bells of some of the temples across the broad avenues. And you see various peoples making their way along the actual path to the city, discussing magic, soldiers marching, travelers just in general looking for a new start to their life. As New Urtwick stands before you, shining as a beacon for your next adventure. And that is where we will end the session today. And that brings us to the end of tonight's Bard Shots, Legends of Akeroth. Thank you so much to my players for joining me and ruining all my plans. But if you'd like to check out more from them, now's the time. We'll go around the table and you can talk about what socials you're on or any other projects you've got to plug. So, Jake, I'll start with you.
Yeah, I'm on Instagram at jakes_juice_box. I just post TTRPG related stuff on there, and then I do mini painting as well. I say having painted 3 minis in my entire life. But I'll do more. So yeah, check me out there.
Perfect. Becca?
I'm Becca. You can find me on Instagram as Misty Moon Illustrations. I do art and other nerdy stuff. I have a variety of conventions coming up this year, and there's a pinned post of where I'm going to be throughout the country. There's more to be announced depending on when I get accepted onto things, so just keep an eye on it.
Perfect. Blue?
Yeah, hi, I'm Blue. I'm in various corners of the internet under that Bluehead DM. I just create silly videos about D&D, TTRPG, things like that, just having a fun time.
Perfect. And then last but by no means least, Aoife.
Yeah, I'm Aoife. You can find me on Instagram at Kumaruma. That's KUMAROOMA. I will be doing a live streamed actual play in a couple of weeks on the 23rd of March, I think. I'll be playing for Small Creatures Such as We, and I think as long as I haven't ruined it too much for Luke, I may be back in a Bard Shot in April. Other than that, I'm just doing at the moment a very tame and peaceful read-along of some nostalgic children's books.
100%. You have not ruined it in the slightest. You are all welcome back anytime. You know that. I
Oh,
love my
good.
class
I am
meeting
glad.
rooms. Yeah.
We didn't do it good enough, guys.
I have to try harder next time.
I am a masochist, so I will take all the trauma as possible. All right. Yeah, this was horror for me personally. I'm used to dishing it out, not taking it. But of course, thank you to everyone watching along with us. Your support means the world and keeps these stories going and keeps these lovely people at my table. So please don't watch. Please don't let them back. But if you enjoyed tonight's show, please follow and subscribe. You can find us on Twitch, YouTube, and Spotify, and keep up with everything we're doing on social media at NomadicBard93. You can join us next week for our main show, where we'll be playing Ex Tenebris. We should have, by that point, announced the cast, but check our socials to find out for certain. And also keep an eye on our socials for all the games that we'll be running in April. There are a lot you'll be excited to see. But until then, I have been Luke, your Nomadic Bard. This has been Bard Shots, and good night, everybody. Bye-bye.